And yeah, we are going to hop right into the games. This is going to be fun.
Games, unlimited games.
Games, unlimited games. I'm waiting for confirmation of us being live on YouTube. It looks like we're live. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be playing Codenames tonight. I'm set up to jump to wavelength anytime we want to.
Oh my god, yeah, Mark, now that you have your new setup, by the way, betrayed that you did it yesterday for the first time without me. Heartbroken, I'll never recover. But now that you have your new setup, we can do a wavelength, codename, wavelength, codename, wavelength, codename, back and forth as much as we want now.
We can.
We have flexibility.
It's very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to it. Haven't played this game before, so curious to see what it's about. Ooh, very nice. So basically, how this is going to work is we have, as you can see, a playset of 25 words laid out here. These represent field agents. These are their code names out in the field. And the objective, happily unhappy sent a heart me. Thank you very much. The objective of this game, we are the blue team, and we are trying to discover every single blue field agent on this board. That is our goal. And how we do that is we are going to have a spy master, being either me or Corey, giving us one-word clues followed by a number, which relates to the word that, what'd you say?
Go blue.
Oh, go blue, sorry.
Sorry, rooting for the home team.
Okay. The spy master is the only person who knows which of these words belong to the blue team, which belong to the red team, which is a miss, and which one is the dreaded assassin card that we must avoid at all costs. And being the ones who know, they will give us one-word clues that connect some of these words together. So, just for example, if they gave the hint funeral for 2, happily unhappy, thank you for the 134 roses, and Twig, thank you for the heart mate. But if the clue master gave the hint funeral for 2, you might look at this board and go, 2 words on this board are related to the hint funeral. So that would most likely be sad and undertaker, which in that case would be correct. But Mark's shirt isn't on the board.
It's true. Is Jimmy Survivor in the room with y'all? Yeah, he's behind a lot of packaging right now, or else I'd go get him. But he is alive, I promise.
And yes, once you run out of guesses, or if you incorrectly guess one of the words on this board, the blue team's turn will immediately end, and it'll go to the dreaded red team's turn.
No.
And they will
Boo.
They will use their turn to automatically reveal one of their words, and then it switches back to us. And the objective is to end the game with as few red spies on the board as possible. Megan sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Megan. Welcome in. So the game will end if you get that forbidden card. Yes, it will end, and we will immediately lose if the dreaded assassin hits the board. Why are the clothes fancy tonight? Because I recorded a video explaining how this game works.
You really dressed up the one night I had to dress down because I didn't have time to look nice. Really showed me up.
Yeah, show me your wrists.
Come on, man.
No ice. No ice.
I'm gonna fucking black tie casual or black tie formal one night. I'm not gonna tell you what night. I'm gonna scope out your wardrobe every day, and the day you show up with the worst wardrobe possible, I'm going to Men's Warehouse and getting like a $500 suit and coming into the office that day.
Go for it. I'm happy with my fits. How many blues are there? On each board, there will be 9. Assuming the blue team goes first, if we're doing just the 2 of us, no other guests, the blue team will always go first, so it'll always be 9 cards. But if the red team ever goes first, if we have another guest on the stream, then it'll be 8. But for the most part, it'll always be 9.
Mark, there's only ever 2 of us. Only 2 ever.
You guys have so much patience with your viewers. I love it. We like the idea of everyone knowing what's going on and being able to enjoy the stream. So, with that being said, how are we going to play with this board? I just showed you the answers for, like, all of them. What are we going to do?
We can't do it. We can't use it.
New board!
What the fuck? It's magic!
It's magic!
Get it out of here!
How'd I do that? It was really hard, that's how.
Magic in me. It's true. Lot of long nights with that one.
Okay, sorry, just checking my messages real quick. I think it's about high time that we hop into it. Mark, I was walking my goldfish. Could you explain it all again, please?
One more time! One more time!
Eventually, we'll have an explainer video that I can just say, no, go click on the video.
Ask your goldfish to explain it.
Ask your goldfish to explain. But it is time for us to hop into the first round. Corey,
Okay.
I am going to be the spy master
Okay.
for our new round, meaning I am the only person who knows, I'm the only person on this in this board
In
who
the world.
knows, in the world, who knows which of these words belong to the blue team, which belong to the red team, and which one's the dreaded assassin.
No.
So we're gonna keep track of the score just by tallying. We have 9 blue field agents to discover, and I'm going to look at this and start thinking of a clue to give you. Okay. This might take a moment. What does sash mean? Is that one of the words on this board?
It's like the thing that goes over your shoulder, a little sash. Miss America thing. You know, I have seen one small flaw in our system right now, Mark.
What's
It's
that?
very hard for me to read the cards.
L.
The fuck? Okay. Oh, haha, crisis averted. Solved. It's still a little difficult, but it's doable over here. I gotta zoom in real hard. Skill issue? Don't skill issue me! I have glasses, alright? You should know that it's gonna be hard for me to see anything, period. It's a big telltale sign.
Let's see, this is going to be a very, very interesting one.
Lee says we help decide which word to choose. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, because I'm having a hard time seeing, I'm gonna have to really rely on chat.
Okay. All right. Here's gonna be the first hint. Here's the first hint for you. Do you have a board? Can I take a board from you?
Steal a board for me. I'd like to see you try. Fight me for it.
I'm going to say
Ah, you won.
Flying Dutchman for 3.
The Flying Dutchman!
The Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman. And you know, normally in Codenames, it's one word things, but that's a proper noun.
Yes.
So, it's allowed. Mate, ship. Mate, ship. A lot of ships off rip, and I think ship is the easiest give me, alright? The Flying Dutchman, ship, I think that's a lock in. Mark's not even gonna have time to finish writing it on the board before I say we lock it in, chat. Lock it in!
Locking in ship. Let's see it. That is correct. That belongs to the blue team. Very nice, very nice. The clue is Flying Dutchman for 3, and you have now discovered 1 of the 9 field agents.
Alright, now, see, Nightmare, Swamp, Heart, Mascot,
Tally this.
Flying Dutchman. Is Flying Dutchman a mascot of something?
Can't answer that.
You know what, that's fair. I don't know why I asked you. Chad, is the Flying Dutchman a mascot of something? Nightmare, Swamp, Mate. I like Mate because first mate. I think that's the most standout to me. No, it's not. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think Mate. Is Ghost a word on here? If Ghost is a word on here, somebody just said that. I don't think it is. If it wasn't, we weren't saying that. Crazy. Ghost, no, it's not. All right, Nightmare. I like
Nightmare.
Nightmare. I think I'm leaning towards Mate first, and then we'll rip the Nightmare. If afterwards, I think. Not a mascot. All right. I think Mate first. First Mate. Let's go with it.
First Mate. Let's see it.
Why?
Corey,
Why?
because the words are ship, board, sandcastle, anything boat related was going to get Mate. Anything boat related. We had ship. Ship was one of our words. How could I even give you a clue that excludes Mate? Ship was one of our words. Ship and board. Mascot is what I was going for. I did think the Flying Dutchman was a mascot for some hockey team.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen to chat. I was listening to chat. There's two. There's Nightmare and
Nightmare. Oh, that was one of them. That was one of them. Flying Dutchman.
Mark is always sabotaging us every time.
Well, it's a good thing. Nobody noticed.
Let's take it from the top. We'll call that the practice round.
Call that practice. Explain the rules.
Chat, we just wanted to demonstrate that if you guess the assassin, it ends the game. That was all pre-recorded.
Your turn.
That was oh, I have the power.
Oh, dude, I didn't even prep core on how to use this.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
How do I generate a new board? Beep, boop, 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 boop,
okay, well, new board's already generated. So, if you click the button to go left, that'll take you to the board.
Beep. Whoa! I'm looking at the board.
I can't look at it because it would give me the answer.
That's true. I'm looking at the board.
So what it's going to be, the blue ones belongs to the blue team, yellow team, red.
I got that
obvious.
part. You did give me that rundown before.
If you tap it, then it will put the card down.
Yeah, you gave me the instructions on now that I'm here what to do. We talked about this yesterday.
If you tap and hold, it will remove said card.
Yes.
Okay, and that should be all you need to know.
Yes, you gave me that rundown yesterday, so I'm good.
Okay, all right, just making sure. All right, we're starting a new game. That was a practice round. Yay!
Good practice round, everybody. Good practice round. Amber says, I'm so confused. As we just demonstrated, when we guess the assassin, which is one of the secret words on the board, we immediately lose.
And it happened to be the second guess.
I'm doing the second guess.
So I was like, let's go Flying Dutchman. And because I wanted to say something like pirate ship, because or like beach or something, because sandcastle is one of ours. I wanted like boat related to get ship, and like board, like walking the plank, something like that, or even sandcastle and nightmare. I'm like, oh well, nightmare, ship, Flying Dutchman, and he's also a mascot, and he's not explicitly a first mate. He's the captain. He's the captain of the ship. So I don't think they're gonna go for that. And I'm like, if I make it out of this first round, I'll give some kind of clue to say, hey, mate's off the table, and we'll run from there. Didn't make it that far, though. Did not make it that far. But he's not a mascot. He's the mascot of my made-up team.
He's the mascot of SpongeBob.
He's the mascot of SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm. Don't question that further.
Yes. And I'm sometimes fine overshooting the numbers on mine a little bit, just to kind of like keep it in people's heads. Let me look at this board, though. Let's see what we're looking at. Zen, basketball, lunch, curtain, note, windmill, twig, Hollywood, Japan. Personally, I really don't like the location cards. I'm never good at them. I can never figure them out. Let's see. Ooh, philosophers on this board. Man, we have a lot of location ones. You have Hollywood, Japan, London. Let's see. We have twig and wig. Wow, those are thinkers. Corey ordered pancakes.
That's not even true. That's not even true. That's one of the reasons why I fucking hate IHOP, because I'm a waffle lover. True and true. And I can't even get those there.
This guy.
They execute you if you ask about it.
Mason says he isn't a person. The Flying Dutchman is the ship. Have you watched SpongeBob, Mason? I know a little sponge who would beg to differ.
Have you heard of Bob L'Éponge?
Bob L'Éponge.
All right, Mark, I think I have one. Let me see this.
How did you code this? Are the words and colors all random? Yes, they are random. This is so exciting. Basically, I'm using BitFocus Companion, which is a plug-in for the Stream Deck that can connect it and have it speak with an Excel spreadsheet. An Excel spreadsheet is what's controlling all of this. It's randomizing a list that contains all of these words and then pulling the top 25 of them. That's how the boards are made. I just randomize the list every time. And then I have another system that knows how many reds there's supposed to be, how many blues, how many misses, and then it randomizes the order of those and then puts them one at a time into the board. Hello, Ben.
Heyo.
Not you. Oh. Not you, the one in chat. Corey, let's see it.
Energy for 3!
Energy for 3! So awesome, says Chris. Thank you.
3.
What's this game? This is new. This is Codenames. It's very fun. We are looking for 3 words on this board that relate to energy. A says windmill. That's a great one. I was thinking lunch, because it energizes you, Baseball. Why baseball? Windmill, Zen, lunch, pear, windmill. Pear might be pushing it. But windmill's a lock. Windmill's a lock for sure. I'm locking in. Corey, show me windmill.
Windmill?
Windmill.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Woo! That is one of our 9 field agents discovered. I'll make the tally a little bit bigger here. We are trying to get all 9 discovered. Let's see. Saw somebody say stream. If it said steam, that would make sense. Stream, I guess because you could dam a stream to make energy. Scientists, Zen, lunch, and pear. You're on the same team. Corey isn't supposed to trick you, right? Lol. That's correct.
That's what you think.
Personally, I'm leaning towards lunch. That's one that makes the most sense to me. But I see a lot of people saying scientist. Stream, like the flow of energy. Hello, dog lover. Good to see you back.
Welcome back.
Or water scientist. All right, I see a lot of people saying scientist. Or maybe it's one person saying scientist a lot. I didn't really keep track. Let me scroll up. Let me make sure it says multiple people here. Okay, it is multiple people saying scientist. It makes sense enough to me. Corey, show me scientist.
Really? You think a scientist would handle energy? Because you're right.
Woo! I was gonna say not really, but Chad did. That is 2 of our 9 field agents discovered. We are on a roll here. Good stream, man. Wow, appreciate that, mustard and ketchup. Okay, people are saying Zen. Basketball, trust? No, no, why would I do that? Mole, because that's like a unit of energy. Okay, like, I really think it's lunch, guys. I really think it's lunch. You get energy from lunch. It refuels you. Boat. Those have power, not energy. I'm going Hail Mary. Corey, show me lunch.
You're going against chat?
I am.
This is a dictatorship now.
It is. Iron Fist.
Oh.
I'm saying lunch.
Let's see lunch.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be the assassin. It's gonna be red, and people are gonna kill me. They're gonna tear me limb from limb. Okay, all right, we're good now. We're good. We have up to 4 guesses. We always have an amount of guess equal to the number that Corey writes plus 1. But I don't feel any need to go for an extra. So
send a Hail Mary, baby.
I am passing. I'm passing the turn to the red team. The red team will now automatically reveal 1 of their field agents before Corey gives us another clue. Mason's still saying basketball. We already know it was lunch. Like,
let's do.
How does this game work?
This one.
Oh, which one was that?
Pear.
Pear. Oh, nice. Good, you took that off. Don't forget to tally. Thank you, thank you. How this game works is Corey knows which of these cards on the board belong to us, the blue team, and we are trying to discover them all based off Corey's hints. Corey's hints have to be 1 word and 1 number. The word will connect certain words on this board together. It'll connect the code names. So for example, he just said energy for 3. So we said windmill, because that was connected to energy. We said scientist, because scientists study energy. And we said lunch, because you get energy from eating lunch. And we were correct with all 3 of those guesses. So now, Corey's looking at the words remaining and trying to think of another clue. So the number at the end, the 3, tells us how many words on the board we're looking for, based off his hint. Basketball was real, lunch was lucky. That is possible. That is actually possible. I can't say that. How come you could say Flying Dutchman if it can only be 1 word? Because compound words or proper nouns count.
I was gonna say that. I didn't want to interrupt your flow though. Yeah, 1 word asterisk, unless it's a compound word or proper noun.
Yes, those are still fair game.
Also because Mark cheats.
Known cheater.
Known cheater. Boardgamers Live Mark.
Wig or twig. So like names are allowed. If I'm understanding what you're asking correctly, you can't say something that rhymes. It has to be like related to the definition of the word. So Corey couldn't say, I don't know, schmasketball for 3.
Couldn't say big for 2.
He couldn't say big for 2 because it would be rhyming. Yes.
Sorry, I gave an actual clue. I didn't mean to interrupt your basketball.
Schmastic Ball is a real hint.
You're right. If anything, it maybe portrays what you meant even better than what I said. I got a clue for you though. Unless you want to keep talking about Schmastic Ball.
No, I don't.
Do float for 3.
Ooh, float for 3. That rhymes with note. Lock in there. All right, no, we're looking at boat for sure. Float for 3. Stream, probably. Oh, maybe stream was the one for energy and we got lucky with lunch. It's entirely possible. And twigs float too. Boat, twig, basketball. Oh, God damn it. Basketballs float, don't they? Okay. All right, we're going with the safe ones first. Corey, show me boat.
Show your boat. Whatever floats your boat, man.
Woo! Very nice. That is 4 of our 9 field agents discovered. Not bad at all. Spell, like Wingardium Leviosa. Twig. I think twig makes a little bit more sense. I'm seeing from YouTube chat, boat, stream, twig. Those are ones I was thinking. Japan, those islands are floating in the ocean. They're not.
It's true.
That's not.
Every year Japan starts drifting a little further away from the mainland. Prove me wrong.
Japan has to limit the amount of visitors because they'll weigh down the islands and they'll start to sink. No, that doesn't make any sense. I think
it's like the iceberg from Club Penguin. You get too many Japanese residents on one side of Japan and you flip the whole thing over.
Amber says, I also see a link to Zen somehow. London floats. It does not. Okay. Twig's the one that makes sense. Corey, show me twig.
Twig. Twig.
Twig! Oh, yeah, like our Patreon supporter. Twig! Wow, Twig! There we go. That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. Very nice. Not bad at all. We want spell. Okay, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. On TikTok, I'm gonna put it to a poll. I don't think spell makes any sense at all. I think it would be stream or even maybe basketball because those do float. So I am going to put this to a poll. Let's see, standard poll, 1 minute. Which one? We are going to do stream.
Yo, it is funny, slightly related, but not in a way that matters to this game. It is amusing to me how many like diehard Harry Potter fans we have in our chat. I love it. Like Harry Potter's always been one of those things where I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I have no strong feelings towards it one way or another, but there are some diehard people in our chat that love Harry Potter. Hell yeah, man.
All right, 1 minute poll.
Hell yeah.
1 minute poll started on TikTok. You can vote between stream, basketball, spell, and Zen. Let me be clear. I think the only real option here is stream, maybe basketball. That's my opinion, but I'm not a tyrant in this moment. Paint is an anagram of float if you change most of the letters.
You know what? Spin!
Yeah, Country Mozart, you just convinced me. Lock in for spell.
Can't help but notice spell's not doing too hot in the votes right now.
Can't help but notice that Zen is beating spell, and I added that one on just to remember someone mentioning it. Just got here, unfortunately, gonna have to explain what this game is. It is called Codenames. Corey gave us this hint, float for 3. There are 3 words on this board related to float. We already discovered twig, and we discovered boat related to this clue. We're looking for our last one, and overwhelming majority, we decided in the poll, it's stream. Corey, show me stream.
Alternate clue for this round? Chatter for 2. Because we have stream and twig.
Ooh, wow, very nice. That is 6 of our 9 field agents discovered with only 1 red one on the board. Amazing. I'm staying by spell the whole game. It's gonna be so funny if spell ends up being the assassin. Basketball is real, stream was luck. Maybe. All right, well, I'm going to pass the turn. It is now time for the dreaded, horrible red team to reveal one of their agents. Corey gets to decide on that, and then we only have 4 remaining. Well, actually, we have 3 remaining, don't we? That is very, very cool. Spell's real stream was a Hail Mary. What does the number mean again? The 3. Yes, so that is how many words on the board. Oh, what'd you cover?
Japan.
Japan. Ooh, nice one. The number is how many words on the board Corey's clue relates to. So he just gave us float for 3, meaning we were looking for 3 words on this board that were connected to float. So people said boat for one of them, then it was stream and twig. All of those things are related to the word float, and we knew we could stop looking after 3. We know we probably got all of them.
Mark, you know, we're downplaying it a little bit. Our score is right now, we only have 2 red cards on the field, which is the least amount we've ever had if we can win this round. Least amount by a good portion, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So that being said, we could try.
We can go for it. We can Hail Mary, go for it.
So I got one for you.
Does Corey decide on the numbers? 3 over time? Corey decides on the number.
I decides on the numbers. Don't mess us up, Corey. I'm gonna do my best just for you. Just for you specifically. We're gonna do pub for 3.
Pub for 3.
Hail Mary.
Interesting. Okay, so London. Hail Mary, indeed. So London is definitely going to be the first. I'm seeing Zen. I'm seeing Dart. Dart? What? Can somebody explain Dart? I'm not against it, but can you explain why? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, most common game in pubs. All right, let's go with the safe one first. Corey, show me London.
London.
Woo! Very nice. That is 7 of our 9 field agents discovered playing Dart in a pub. Okay, I was, spell like cauldrons and potions. Potions are like beverages.
You drink beverages in the pub.
Mason, that doesn't make any sense. But
I'm gonna keep it real with you. That makes no sense.
That makes no sense. But I was actually looking at spell because Harry Potter was written on a napkin in a pub.
Was it?
First draft, yeah. J.K. Rowling wrote it on a napkin at a bar. But people are spamming Dart and sick. Ooh, because it makes you sick. Ooh, that's clever too. I cannot deny darts their rightful placement on this board. I wouldn't have thought of it, but people are crazy for darts. So I'm locking in. Corey, show me Dart.
That's insane that you did that's like the pub game.
Yeah, all the pubs I've been to, I must have missed it.
Yeah, we've been to the same amount of pubs.
Oh, you haven't?
Oh, you're right, I've probably been to less than you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you weren't with me in Germany. Well, that is 8 of our 9 field agents discovered. We could win this with only 2 red agents on the board. That would be wild.
Or things could go horribly wrong and you pick a card that belongs to a red agent.
I'm seeing sick. I'm seeing note, believe in spell, believe in basketball. I'll put it to a poll. It's the last one. I think sick is gonna win, and that's the one I'm leaning towards as well. But out of fairness, I will set this to a poll. Let's see which one. We are going to do sick. We are going to do spell, basketball.
Country Mozart says, pubs be taking your keys, annoyingly.
I'll add key to it as well. Definitely not sick. Curtain, mole. I'll add curtain to the list. It's the last one. I'll add note too. I'll add pretty much everything. I want everyone to have a fair say in this.
I think I saw someone drink out of a basketball once or twice. I don't doubt it.
The poll on TikTok has started. I give you 5 options: sick, spell, basketball, key, curtain, zoo. It looks like a damn zoo every time I go in there. Bunch of animals.
A bunch of animals!
Sick is blasting off with 38 votes, but basketball is in a close second with 2.
It's got 5 now. It's got 5. All right, put some respect on basketball's name.
Flagpole. As a Brit, I've seen a lot of flags at pubs. I am, defaulting to chat when it comes to this because we are on the same wavelength. Let's see if that's the case.
If I knew how to work your Steam Deck better, I would.
Okay, go to the right one.
Okay.
Okay, you there?
Yeah.
Then one more, and then you see this button right here.
Oh, we're on the same.
Did not work.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, that's an issue for later. That's an issue for later. I'll figure that out another time. All right, the poll's ended. The people have spoken. Sick is the by far winner. Corey, show me Sick.
Yeah!
No one believes in magic. Wow, no one believes in spell or basketball. Corey, what word was the assassin?
Are you ready?
Yes. I am, I'm ready in spirit. I just need to grab some stuff from over here.
He's gone, Chad. He's left me. No! He's gone! No! The disappearing mark of agony and despair. It was... Zen.
Zen was the assassin.
Zen was the assassin.
Wow.
Because people were curious, spell. Womp womp.
Spell was a miss.
Basketball. Womp womp.
Okay, just misses, not red team ones. Wow, very nice,
Yep.
very nice. Meaning I'm getting out these cards, make it a little bit easier for me to count because our score is based off of how many red field agents remain off the board. So, pulling these out real quick, I'm gonna do a live count to make it fair. This is how many red field agents could have been on the board. There should be 8 here. We had 2 of them end up on the board, meaning our final score and our new record for this game is 6.
What the?
Wow, that is absolutely... That is absolutely wild. It might not be possible to beat that.
Mathematically, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Worst round followed by best round, very suspicious. Scriptwriters getting lazy. We'll get on that. We'll fix that up.
Yeah,
We'll make it close next time.
we'll make sure the script writers don't get any food for another few days.
Oh, the old Disney strategy, eh?
Yes, the score to beat is an absolutely staggering 6. Wow, it's a little bit weird of a 6.
Not so easy, is it, Mark?
No, I mean it is. I'm just bad at drawing 6s.
What the fuck? Come on, you can't back me up.
Let's see here.
Look at him go.
This is our new score to beat.
Basketball
6.
was blue. Are you colorblind? I mean, here's the thing. Even if I was colorblind, it is very clearly different art on that card.
Let's go, says Twig. A sent a Thunderbolt. Thank you very much. Very nice. It is now my turn to take the board back. No?
Oh, sorry. I was distraught for a second.
Okay.
That's just how I react when someone takes something from me.
Gotcha. All right.
You know, I mean, listen, when I got my wisdom teeth removed. No!
The doctors, it was like that scene of Dr. Octopus, in Spider-Man 2.
And that's why I still have my wisdom teeth. I didn't get them.
Well, that's impressive, honestly. Very impressive.
You know how much Novocaine I was under? Still fended them off.
Evelyn says, why is Corey so dressed up? Corey?
This is what happens when you run errands all day.
Momo
I
says,
look my best.
Corey free from the clutches of IHOP.
It was harrowing. It was close, but I got out.
Well, real quick, I will mention we are at 13,000 likes on TikTok, which is very impressive. If we manage to get to 100,000 tonight, we will be playing The Price is Wrong. Woo! It's our own custom minigame similar to The Price is Right, but we use weird Facebook Marketplace items such as Oregon Rehab Center will put your ex's name on a salmon and feed it to a bear.
Feed your ex to a bear.
Woo! Are used from Canada in a cosmic sense.
In a cosmic sense. I mean, sometimes I wish. Canada.
Alright, well, a new board has been generated. It's going to be my turn to be the Spy Master, and I'm going to have to do really good if I want to do better than or tie this score of 6. That is absolutely wild. Go Oregon. Okay. I need a moment to think about this.
Is Canada on the board now?
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll make a new board then.
What? What the fuck?
Just kidding, just kidding. Canada can stay.
We also have ham on this board as well, Mark. You can't be getting rid of the board when we got the Ham Mary right there.
Got that? Oh, the Ham Mary is back on the board. Okay, all right. Well, I don't even see where ham is. Ah, okay.
Does that mean you're American? Yeah, we be American. We be doing that. That being American, of course. Ham's just a chill guy sitting on bottom left. That is so true. Ham is always right, except for this game where he's on the left. What's this game? It's Codenames, baby! Where's basketball? I can't find it. Goofy Ball Hunter 69. I got some horrible news for you. I got some tragic, sad news. I thought you guys were purebred Londoners. I know, the British accent throws people off sometimes. I'm sorry.
That's an H.
That was... You know what? That was friendly fire. I'm sorry. How did bro not know the Will Smith Oscars, Jim Basil?
How did he not know?
How did he not know?
That's so funny.
Ruined your all day. What's elm? It's a type of tree, isn't it? Elm tree? Also, the Pokemon professor of the Johto region?
Let's see.
Shout out Professor Elm.
This...
Giving out, and I'm going to say this with my whole chest, 3 of some of the most booty cheek starters of all time. Fight me.
Oh, you mean bad. Okay, I thought you mean they're like caked up or something.
What the fuck? We're not playing Wavelength, man.
You said it, not me. All right. This is a tough board. I'm gonna go. I think I got one.
Elm is the street I got a nightmare. Exactly. How are you saying what's Elm but not SAR? So it's simple. Somebody asked what Elm was, and nobody had asked what SAR is.
I'm gonna say
Helps.
Office for 3.
Oh, Jim and Pam.
Jim and Pam
Let me see
Office for 3.
Show me Jim and Pam.
You want me to go to Google?
Maybe it would help. Paper, paper, paper. Chat saying paper. Can I, is this a space? Can I declare that again?
Sure.
I've never seen The Office.
Wow.
Not once.
Wow.
And you know what? I'm gonna double down. I don't want to.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, are you locking in paper?
Show me paper.
That is correct.
Woo!
Woo, very nice. Very nice.
Ham. I eat ham in The Office.
Absolute ham in the office moments.
Absolute ham in the office moment. Amazon is a website on computers. Computers are in offices. Headache? That's so real. Taxi because you need to rush to work. Ham for my ham and cheese sandwich at the office. Headache, headache, headache. I feel like we need to do headache, if only just to relieve, as a means of stress relief for some of the people in here, just to help them out. So, I think lag, is a lag on here? Ooh, lag. I do like that one. I like lag. I assume .com. So lag, Amazon. I like lag best. I feel like that fits the office space best. Headache is good too. I think that's a good bit. But I think lag makes more sense. Mark, show me lag.
Show you lag. That is correct!
Yes!
Very nice.
Ah!
That is 2 of our 9 blue field agents discovered. Not bad. Eventually I'll have that graphic with the little heads back. I just haven't moved that over to this computer yet, if y'all are missing that.
All right. All right, chat. I'm seeing a lot of Amazons. I was gonna ask Amazon or Headache, but I'm seeing way more Amazons right now. All of a sudden, I am seeing a couple Headaches. I'll give a second. If any of Team Headache in chat, feel free to voice now. But I think Amazon is the a lot of Headaches are coming in. A lot of Headaches are coming in. Ooh, could we do like a quick 30-second poll, Mark?
I can do a minute poll.
Minute poll, Amazon or Headache? Let me see it. I'm seeing a lot of both. Stoplight because I'm not allowed to drive into the office, not since the incident. Amazon doesn't make sense. I understand where people are going. Amazon the company, Amazon offices. I think both of these are so like nebulous, one step removed from office that both of them could make sense in their own separate way.
Poll started.
Poll started! I think it's whatever.
I could have added ham too. I probably should have.
Well, that would have won. So, you know. Oh, Headache coming in strong off rip.
Interesting.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It is the vocal minority Amazon enjoyers in chat have overwhelmingly got swept away by Headache in a 1-to-3 ratio. Oh mama! I think his dot is better maybe, or like .com I guess. Drink 3 liters of water.
All right, I'm gonna stop the poll now.
Give me Headache. Give me Headache.
Give you Headache. That is a miss.
Oh, fuck, chat.
That is a miss.
No, now the Amazon enjoyers, they're going to be talking a big game now.
That is, in fact, a miss. Unfortunate. Alrighty. Moving on.
I'm sorry, Amazon enjoyers. It was a democracy. I had to delete it. Technically, Amazon can still be wrong. What is this game? Do they have a video explaining it? We shot the video today, so hopefully it should be up sometime relatively soon-ish. Soon-ish. I'm not going to give a time limit on there. He's the editor. I don't know. But yeah, it's Codenames. He's going to give a word. That word's going to relate to an amount of words on the field.
Your next clue is going to be...
Wait. Red team.
Oh, yeah, okay, red team gets to reveal one. Let's see, what do I want to do? Shit, fuck, piss. I mean, darn.
He slipped.
yeah.
His own ways.
You know, my catchphrase didn't used to be holy moly. It used to be what you just heard, right?
It's true, you said that so often.
Let's see, I am going to remove... war from the board.
When does red team add a person? Right now.
And my hint's going to be ruler for 3. Hello, Mark and Corey. Hello, Cody.
Hello, Kalusubi. Hello to you as well.
LMAO, that's my catchphrase.
Let's see. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, King, Czar, King. I think King and Czar are absolutely a lock, so let's get them out of the way. We'll do King first. I think that's the most gimme.
That is correct! Woo! That is 3 of our 9 field agents discovered. Not bad, not bad.
Then we'll do Czar.
Czar.
That's a gimme.
Caesar.
That
Legion? Is correct. Caesar the monkey is correct.
Legion. Ham is my ruler. Professor Elm. Surprised that Mark knows what a czar is.
Oh, come on.
Amazon King of the Rainforest. Okay, alright, yeah, you know.
Swish.
Amazon King of the Stock Market, maybe? Dot? Why Dot? What's your logic behind Dot? Hollywood? What about a literal ruler? Well, that's not an option. So.
No, measuring tape's on the board. You look hard for it.
Like dots on a ruler? I feel like Amazon may be valid. Yeah. Broken ruler. A broken ruler? Oh, shit. Tide rules the moon. Oh my god, you're spitting with that one.
Yeah, that's how that works. that's how that dynamic functions.
Amazon, because of Jeff Bezos, Amazon. All right, to the people who want broken, I hear you, but I feel like I have to give it to the Amazon enjoyers at this point. I feel like I have to give in. Mark, show me Amazon.
That is correct.
Amazon enjoyers rejoice.
That is 5 of the 9 field agents discovered. Not bad. You do have one more guess if you want, or you can pass. It's up to you.
That's true. We could, chat, we could take the obligatory Ham Mary. We could. It's like a Hail Mary, but ham themed. Pass? All right, I'm gonna pass.
You're going to pass. All right, that means it is time for the dreaded red team to reveal one of the words on the board. Okay. They're going to go with Dot.
Okay, all right. You know, I'm glad we didn't go with it. I understood where people were going to. Gotta get ham billed. Come on. Jot, I promise you, after this round, we'll take the Ham Mary. All right, we didn't take the last round. We'll take it this round.
Let's see.
I feel like if it was red, Mark would have covered it up just now.
Fuck, I got the funniest in the world.
Yeah, Country Roads, I agree. If Ham was red team, Mark would have gotten rid of it already. It has to be done, coward. I promise I'll do it. Don't forget to change the score to beat to 6. Whoa.
What do you mean? Why are you erasing that? Oh, okay, you're writing it down there. Okay. Okay. All right, your hint is going to be carefree for 3.
Carefree for 3? Holy.
Is there a ghoul in there?
Oh,
Ghoul's still working on the desk.
A little gremlin outside. Whatever. Yeah, oh, it's definitely whatever. Mark, show me whatever.
Whatever. That is correct. That is a point for the blue team.
Absolutely. and elms can't care because they're plants. You know? I see a lot of koalas. A lot of koalas living carefree. Mark, show me koalas.
Locked in koala. Oh, that is the assassin.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
You know, it was Canada. Cares free there.
Are you fucking serious? I went with koala. You fucking.
I had some tough ones. It was a hard one. I was trying to connect whatever Canada, because they have free healthcare, carefree, and lollipop was actually my third one, because a little kid having a lollipop being carefree.
What the fuck?
Another of the red cards was broken. Broken was one of the reds.
Holy shit.
Oh, why'd those both go away?
Hayden did call it. They said koala had a gun.
Oh, I know why that happened. Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn.
Koala was in fact.
Wait, Mark, what was ham?
What was ham? Ham.
Show me ham.
Ham was a miss.
Oh.
It was a miss. The other red ones we were going for were Canada, lollipop, and wait, is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I missing? Boop, 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 boop.
I can look now.
Boop. Whatever was one of them. Oh, helicopter. Helicopter was the last one.
Helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter was a weird one to get. I was kind of hoping maybe that the ruler of a country would arrive in a helicopter.
That was what you were going for?
Yeah.
So we just like randomly landed on Amazon then for that?
No.
Okay.
That was also the one I was considering.
Oh, okay. You had like 2 that you were like,
yeah, I'm like, if they go for either, I'm fine with it.
Gotcha.
Well, that means it is time for Corey to be the next Spy Master.
Woo!
I'll close it up. Corey seems to be a little bit better with this. I'll walk you through. So, Corey, you hit this button.
I hit that button.
If these are not the same word, that means it's ready to click set and a new board will be set. If these are the same word, click click rand, and it will randomize the board. So click set.
Yep.
These are now the same word. Hit rand. This is going to start the timer. It only took 5 seconds this time. Now a new board's ready.
Oh, what the fuck, chat?
Yeah.
It's like technology and shit.
I got magic, and then make sure I can't see.
Yeah.
All right, a new board has been generated. Corey is now your spy master. So 25, 9 blue, 8 red, 1 assassin, and the rest are misses. Yes, the other 7 are misses. That is how that works. Mark making himself redundant, teaching Corey the tech. I assure you, it is not, because being able to operate the game right now is one thing. Knowing how it works if something goes wrong is another.
It's true, chat. It's actually true. He has job security guarantees, okay?
It's a complicated thing, and I assure you, even the knowledge of knowing how to get this working when the computer turns on is a bit of a thing.
God, Mark, I have a clue for 2 that only you would get, but man, would it be funny?
Mark cannot be replaced by AI. I am AI, actually, so hold your tongue.
What the fuck?
Passed right through. Why is Mark wearing a tie today? Because I dressed up as a spy earlier to shoot an explainer video for this game, which is not done yet. Mark, no. Yeah, Mark is actually a social experiment put on by Cambridge University. Just like,
I get royalties in the mail.
Just like Timmy Thick. Do you know about that?
You have just grabbed something from the recesses of my mind.
Chad, do we know about Timmy Thick?
God, I remember that story. I loved it.
Yeah, to sum up real quick what Corey writes down his clue, there was this, like, it was really weird. It was like this 15-year-old child who would, like, post photos of him with, like, tight sweatpants on and called himself Timmy Thick. And, like, it was really, really weird. And he was posting for a while. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, his official account releases a tweet saying, Timmy Thick was a social experiment put on by Cambridge University. Thank you for everyone who participated. And then dead, radio silent, nothing else from then on out. And people are like, what? Are you planning to play a game? Yep, I was waiting for Corey to write down a clue.
I had to get the clue, all right? These don't write themselves, okay? That being said, OJ for 3.
Whoa. Gloves on the board. No, come on. Oh, man. Kirkland Brand, Rhett and Link.
I'll take that. I love Kirkland Brand.
Dad, he was a dad, respectfully. Okay, it's definitely glove. Corey, show me glove. Womp womp. That is one of our 9 field agents discovered. Death is probably
that
also
could have been a
one of them.
coincidence.
Could have been a coincidence. I'm seeing death LMAO. Trip, because he took that trip in his white Ford Bronco. OJ, like the person or the juice?
Oh, it's the juice.
He's the juice, all right.
It's the juice, all right. Hello,
is goat on this board anywhere? I think it's gonna be death.
Where's greatest running back of all time on the board? I don't see it.
Lead because he led the chase, or lead suspect. But banana because he packing.
No, don't say that.
Corey, show me death.
Show you what?
Death.
Death?
Death. Woo! Very nice. That is 2 for the blue team so far.
Could all be a coincidence. I plead the 5th.
Lead like a bullet. I do kind of like lead. He did stream with Ninja that one time.
Dude, what? Did he?
Yeah.
Did OJ stream with Ninja?
Yeah, those overlapped. Definitely.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it. You know the kind of world we live in nowadays, Mark?
Time travel world?
What do you mean time travel world? OJ was still alive while Ninja was at the peak of his career. OJ was alive 2 years ago.
During the whole debacle, not him being alive. I imagine you're talking about when OJ was also not a murder suspect. There could be game because he's good at games. Game because he played sports. It'd be either game or lead. coaster, because that's what you put your glass of OJ on. Spittin'. That's correct. No. I think it was a pretty convincing argument for lead, like lead suspect. I think I'm gonna go with it. Corey, show me lead. Oh. All right, we'll keep game on our mind. We're still missing one.
Unlike OJ's wife, that was a miss. Sorry, I tried to do that on the straight face. I could not.
Wow.
I would like to publicly apologize for that one.
Dad, because Kardashian's dad was his lawyer. Microscope, because I can't find him.
What word was that? That was...
Lead.
Lead.
All right. Corey, show me one of the red teams.
Show you one of the red teams.
Which one was that?
Coaster.
Coaster. Okay. Interesting. We know it was not, in fact, coaster because you put your glass of OJ on a coaster.
True.
That is good to know. It's probably Dad. Banana and OJ in the morning. Maybe in Britain. I do think that game is my top contender for the one we're missing with OJ. Could be teacher, because he taught a generation about leave no evidence. Let's see. Bow, he didn't typically use a bow and arrow when committing his crimes. Teacher, because they teach the OJ defense in law school. Do they now? Maybe lap, because he was making laps on the freeway. Or he's making the LAPD do laps on the freeway. Maybe they couldn't get the murder charges to stick. Is stick on the board? Interesting. I'm waiting for the tutorial. We recorded the tutorial today. Well, the reason I'm in a suit and tie is because I was dressing up as a character earlier in the day to record a tutorial video for this game. It is just not out yet. I still have to edit it. I have stuff to do. Those gloves probably smell quite a pong. What's the next clue? Corey is currently thinking of that.
I'm thinking real hard.
Takes a lot of brain
I'm
power.
thinking.
I still don't get how game matches because he played sports games. Football.
Best running back of our time.
Name of game? Codenames.
Code game.
No, it's not code game, it's code names.
I'm so sorry. Let's go for a little simpler one.
Okay, alright. Back to the roots, back to the old school. Let's see what we got.
Magic for 2.
Magic for 2. Spell! Wow, spell justified. Where's Mason? Mason, it's happening! Spell!
Spell!
How do you play? Well, our Spy Master is the only one who knows which of these words belong to the blue team. We're trying to discover all 9 of our blue field agents. He gives us a word that is connected to some of the words on this board and a number telling us how many it's connected to. So we're looking for 2 words on this board connected to the hint magic. And the obvious first contender is spell. Corey, show me spell.
Spell!
Woo! Very nice. That is 3 of our 9 blue field agents discovered. Banana is a magic item. Stick is what people are actually saying, like a magic stick. That makes perfect sense. Corey, show me stick.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
Ooh, not the magic stick. Oh, it was deck, wasn't it? It's probably deck. All right, we'll remember that for next time. It's probably deck. Gotta consider deck and game. In fact, he may have been going for deck and game with magic. Spell, yeah, spell may have been a coincidence there. Game, deck, world. We'll consider these. We're still missing 1 for magic and we're missing 1 for OJ. So we'll keep those in mind. But it is time for the dreaded, horrible, no good red team to reveal yet another one of their spies. Oh! Wow, which one was that again? That was game. Okay, all right. Wow, it was not in fact game for OJ. So we're still Missing one for OJ.
Bum.
Okay, I hate to say it. It's probably cake.
Why? Elaborate.
Because, like, you know, he had some glutes to be running like that.
I now regret my clue. OJ.
OJ was casting spells on the jury. He was not doing that. That was not a factor of the
Corey gotta go for chat. Gotta go for the 6. Trust chat for some reason.
Let's see it. Give us a clue for infinite.
Let me think. Let me think on this.
OJ's victim hit the deck. They didn't though. They actually didn't. Let's see. So magic deck is probably what Corey was going for. How does this game work? Corey is the only person who knows which of these cards belong to which team. It is our job to discover all of our blue field agents. I'm doing my best to point to them here. Corey is going to give us a one-word clue followed by a number. That clue he gives us is going to connect certain of these words together. So one of the clues he gave us earlier was OJ for 3. This word here that was covered up was glove. OJ is of course connected to glove, so we got that as one of the 3. Next was, I forget it, I don't even remember what it was. Oh, death. Death was the other one. O.J. Simpson was involved with a murder trial, so death is the second one we found connecting to it. That was this word here. And we're actually still looking for that third one. We never found it. So you can help us out, see if there's a word on this board that you think is related to O.J. And then the last hint he did was magic. So the word over on the side here was spell. We found that one. And we missed the other one. People are really saying it's dad. Imagine if the stream wasn't pre-recorded. It would be so much better if the stream wasn't pre-recorded.
It'd be a little stressful if we did this live every day, Mark.
Yeah.
How would I know what to say?
And acting stressful, so I'm glad they replaced Mark with AI.
Mark, if it was live, then how would we be able to come up with such speedy clues?
Speaking of, got anything?
Yeah, I'll give you one for 2 again.
Banana's a fruit, and OJ is made from a fruit. Okay, Mr. Bread, I can see the words you're saying, but I don't think that's right. Yo, Rebecca sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Mushrooms of magic are trip. Is mushroom on this board? I didn't see mushroom before.
All right, Mark, I'm gonna give you one for 2.
Okay.
Just so I'm not making chat wait forever on me. Mr.
Ninja. Aristocrat, you'd refer to them as a Mr., perhaps? Let's see. Teacher. Oh, teacher would be a Mr. Dad, teacher, dad. Oh, we're seeing a lot of dads, a lot of teachers as well. Well, they wanted OJ for dad anyway. So, Corey, show me dad.
I can't.
Woo! Let's go! That is 4 of our 9 blue field agents discovered. And we're going between aristocrat and teacher. Daddy OJ. Honestly, that probably was the last one for OJ. Let's see. Aristocrat or teacher. It really could be either. I'm going to put it to a poll. We could also go with deck for magic, like a Magic the Gathering deck if we wanted to. I'm going to put it to a poll right now between aristocrat and Mr. and see what people are thinking. Start new poll, custom, create new. Which? Aristocrat or teacher? This is going to be an interesting one. I can see the argument for both. I am starting the poll now. If it's not teacher, then I'll do nothing because it's just a game. Yo, Merritt sent a heart me, a rose, and a team cheer. Thank you so much, Merritt.
Shut up.
Mr. Shampoo was my teacher who always ate a banana. Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Also, Mark, I saw someone in YouTube chat, this was a little bit ago, they said they love your hair. Greg is from Bali.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mr. Worldwide? Oh, World's on this board, isn't it? Mr. Worldwide! Yo!
Pitbull?
Mr. Worldwide, why did I add this to the poll? All right, I'm gonna stop the poll. Teacher's the obvious winner. Corey, show me teacher.
Hold on, gotta find it on the board again. There it is.
No. No, it was World. It was Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide!
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide to infinity, bro, how? It's tough, it's tough. Aristocrat and teacher or World all could have been valid for that. This is just a tough board.
It's a tough board. It is a very tough board. I don't know how I'm supposed to connect. The OJ clue, solid. The rest, tough.
I could have gone with deck. Corey, show me a red field agent.
I will show you a red field agent.
Can you guess 3? Ooh, which one was that? Aristocrat? No! That was neither. It's definitely World.
It's a good thing you said teacher.
Congrats, teacher enjoyers. That was the better option to pick. Wow, dude, that's painful. As someone who gives clues,
Tough.
When it's set to a poll where none of the options are right,
It's tough.
it's tough.
Tough, dude. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to connect some of these words together.
What are the rules? Corey's going to give us one-word hints that relate to words on this board. Corey knows where the blue field agents are. We are trying to discover them without getting misses. We are the blue team. And so far we have 4 of our 9 field agents discovered.
I'm supposed to connect this.
We are missing hints from Magic. Magic was the hint. I think that it is going to be deck down on this row here, like a Magic the Gathering deck. And the other one was Mr., which people are leaning towards Mr. Worldwide, also in this row here. Somebody also suggested World for the hint of Magic, and I can see that. So even though I really do think it's deck, I would lean towards guessing World first. Magic Bridge, like Bridge to Terabithia.
I got beef with that movie.
I predict World or deck is assassin and Corey's dying inside. That's entirely possible. You want the least amount of red on the board at the end of the game. Gray is neutral, basically. That is correct. Thank you very much for explaining that.
I gotta do another 2. I gotta do another 2 because I don't know.
Can you explain why Mr. is better when both red? Yes, I can. So when we guess incorrectly, automatically our turn ends and the red team gets to take a turn and reveal one of their red spies. We got a miss, which was neutral, and then it passed to the red team's turn and they revealed Mr. as being red. If we had guessed Mr. instead of, or sorry, if we guessed Aristocrat instead of teacher, my bad. If we guessed Aristocrat first, we would have landed on the red one, revealing 1 red field agent, then our turn still would have ended, and it would have been passed to the red team, and they would have revealed a 2nd red spy.
Mark?
Who's the red team? Nebulous.
I said I was gonna give you 1 for 2, but actually what we're gonna do is chat doesn't want to see me take the safe bet every single time, alright? Chat doesn't want to see me take the safe bet Chat, you don't want to see me be safe every single time. You want to swing for the fences. You want to beat the high score. You don't want to sit here and dance around it. You want to swing for the fences. So Mark, I'm gonna give you Lamb for Infinite.
Yo, let's go. We got this. We're clearing the board here and now. Infinite. This is amazing. This means there's probably like 1 or 2, maybe words on this board that relate to Lamb. And then by infinite, Corey's telling us we have unlimited guesses. Just guess away. We probably talked about correct answers. I'm seeing wool being spammed. That is so obviously right. Stay at home, Megan sent a goat. Thank you so much, Stay at home, Megan. Corey, show me wool.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if this was wrong?
Yeah, assassin.
Woo!
Let's go. That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. Now we have to roll back to our previous ones. We're looking at World. We're looking at deck. World was the best argument I heard. Corey, show me World.
Yeah!
Woo! Mr. Worldwide!
Mr. Worldwide, the Pitbull!
That is 6 discovered. I see people saying hungry. I'm down for hungry, but I'm doing deck first. I don't care. Corey, show me deck.
Yes!
Let's go! Wow! We're already at 7 of ours discovered. Cake, because there's a viral lamb. Cake, hungry. Hungry is a country with lambs. Well, you eat lamb when you're hungry. Corey returns. Yes. Were there any other ones we're talking about? Or mentioning cake? None we were seriously considering. I'm down. We're playing risky. Corey could be saying that there's only 1 for lamb, but he also could be saying there's 2. It's possible. I'm down to try it. Corey, show me hungry.
We're so bad! Ooh.
Not a lamb chop enjoyer.
Actually, I am. That's the fucked up part.
Oh.
I've only ever had lamb like twice. It's really good.
Mark throwing. Okay, why is it that
Mark, why would you throw?
Why is it that when we get misses, if I'm giving the clues, it's my fault, but if I'm doing the placement, it's also my fault? They can't both be my fault.
No. I think they're kind of spitting, to be fair. I think, yeah, you know what, yeah.
Chat wanted hungry before deck, by the way. I got us deck.
All right, well, now I gotta place another red one.
Yes.
It's the red, so we guessed a red card, but now it's the red team's turn, so I have to pick a red card to put onto the field. And we are gonna say...
Which order is that? Cake. Oh no, that was my next runner. Okay, all right, no cake. So chat, that is why guessing a miss is better than guessing one for the red team. If we guess a miss, 1 red field agent shows up. If we guess a red team one, 2 red field agents show up before we get to guess again. Not OJ's cake. No.
OJ wasn't caked up. Jesse, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's only fair if I get shit on for the numbers. You get shit on for the codenames guesses.
Okay. All right. I mean, it seems to be more than just the codenames guess. It seems to be every game we play involves both of us. It's always like Mark throwing.
Mark, what can I say? To quote the kids from 10 years ago, I'm just kind of goated with the sauce.
Chad, how come he doesn't get bullied for that? Come on.
See, because I'm not here every stream. Sometimes I'm gone, like in the wind. And if chat bullies me too much, I might not come back. That might scare me off.
Quiet as a lamb, ninja. Ooh, maybe. I'm thinking it's likely that lamb was only relating to 1 word on the board, but he knew he could get us to 3 successful finds by saying infinite. So I think that was lamb for 1, would be my theory. But we can still discuss other possibilities of what lamb could have been. I'm not against that, but you know, if it was my neck on the line, which I guess it is.
It is. Your chat will kill you.
I would say that we are out of things to look for lamb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have the right tally up here. He's in fact goated with the sauce. Sorry, Mark. Ah, okay. Is goat on this board? No. No, it's not.
Sure. Toy gets it.
Corey is trying to come with a clue. There should be 2 words left on this board that belong to the blue team. She's got to find a way to connect them together, hopefully while avoiding the assassin. We've had a couple wrong guesses so far, but no assassins, which is nice. Start counting out how many points we will be at once we get to the end. I'll start with a little red pile over here.
Oh my god.
The score to beat is 6. I'll remove my jacket so we can see the 6 a bit better. Hopefully I'll make a difference. Score to beat is 6 right now. If we were to finish it out in this round, we'd have a score of 3. Isn't this neat? I have the little physical cards too, so I could be like, whoop, and then if I time my graphic just right, I'll be like, whoop. Wouldn't that be so cool if I did that? Chat, tell me how cool that would be. Chat GPT for the clues. What an awful, horrible idea. Absolutely not. I graduated from school right before ChatGPT became like a very common thing for people to do for writing assists and stuff like that. So I've actually never written a paper, email, or anything using ChatGPT. and I'd prefer to keep it that way.
That's my boomer shit, all right? Boomers got to complain about technology in the past. AI is my boomer shit, all right? You catch me dead. The two ones I get to claim to be boomer about are AI and teleporters, all right? If I don't get to see the portal, like open up and I get to see my destination, all right, never touching it. I don't care if it takes me 6 extra hours to get there. I'm flying. I ain't using no teleporter.
What a strange tangent Corey just went on.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately. So there's a whole post talking about pretty much the same exact thing, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
ChatGPT would never give OJ a clue. That's correct. That's
true.
correct.
I'm quite literally.
Mark is ageless. Wait, what? Mark isn't old? I said I graduated before ChatGPT, so it's
pretty old.
Yeah.
Basically dirt.
How old do you think I am, Chat? I'm not going to tell you the answer, but
Chat, you can figure this out. I promise you, you will. You do have the context clues to figure it out.
Hey, Board Ghost, are you available right now? Okay, Board Ghost is not. I'm going to go let the yapping dog in. Okay, I see some correct answers in there. 89's correct.
All right. He wanted you to get the dog. Chat, I think I have to go with the silly one. I have to go with the silly one and hope to God that through context clues and everything else that you will be able to get this.
OJ type of old. Oh, come on. 69.
He graduated with OJ.
Somewhere around 26. That's overshooting a little bit. But like a little bit. How many people live in that house? Near infinite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have 2 remaining. 2 cards remaining. I think 25 is a serious guess. That's also a good guess, Hayden. 2 remaining on this board.
All right, Mark. I don't think we've done this one before. When there's 2 left, I'm going to give you 1 for 1.
Okay, all right.
Peel.
Peel. Peel? For 1. Banana peel!
Come on!
Okay, sorry, I missed that word on the board. 23 is a serious guess. That is also a fine guess. Peel for 1, it's obviously gonna be banana, so I guess the other one for OJ was banana, because OJ is made from oranges, which are a fruit like banana. Corey, show me banana. What did I say, said Mr. Bread.
I don't feel like I could do that based off the logic you just gave me, but sure, yeah, there's banana.
Let's go!
Banana was right on!
All right, chat. We're not losers here. We're not losers here. He gave us a hint for 1. We get to guess up to 2 times. What we know is that whatever the next hint is cannot at all be related to peel, and it has to be a word so far removed from banana that he would never be able to come up with a way to connect these. So it's not going to be ninja. I can tell you with certainty it's not ninja, because a ninja is a type of blender that you would use to make smoothies. So you could definitely piece together ninja and banana.
You know what, Mark? That's a way better clue than I would have came up with.
Okay. Also bow. Bows are curved, bananas are curved. He could have easily come up with a connecting clue for that, so we can rule out bow. Pong is a word that's near impossible to connect to anything, so I would be looking at pong here. Let's see. Microscope is one we were talking about. Lap, trip. It's definitely not trip, because he would have said peel for 2, because you trip on a banana peel. So we can confidently roll out the ninja, bow, trip. And let's see, could we rule out shampoo? Maybe. I'm thinking about this. Pull and throw up all the options. All right, I'm gonna pull and I'm gonna throw up all the options that I didn't rule out. I want to see if I could possibly rule out anything else. I think I can rule out shampoo, because he could have said scented. Like, there are banana scents and shampoo scents. So I think I can rule out shampoo too. And even I'd rule out microscope, because he could say, I don't know, maybe I can't rule out microscope. You could come up with something like fungal or something like that, some kind of bacteria on the thing. So I'm going to start a new poll, create new, and this is going to be Ham Mary. This is going to be Ham Mary. The first option's just going to be pass for safety. I'm going to keep that as an option. Option number 1 is we pass and move on. Next is going to be Pong, which might be my top contender because of how impossible that is to connect to anything. It's not bow. Could be microscope. Add an option. Could be bridge. I will take care of that doggy here barking in the background in a second. No, he wants food. He wants food.
Wow, hungry little so-and-so.
Yeah, he's supposed to be fed at 8, so as you can tell, he might be starving.
He's starving to death.
7:30 right now. Won't be trip, could be lap, and I don't think it's shampoo, because he could have said scented. So we have all of these. I'm hitting save. I am starting the poll. Ham Mary. Let's see it. What other clues do we have to go off of? Nothing? Possibly nothing. Possibly nothing.
You only got lamb for 1.
Oh, well, yes, yeah. We could have been going for more for lamb, but
So you got 1 card before you got 1 wrong for lamb.
Pass is the clear winner right now. No. Have faith. I think it's Pong. Go Pong. Come on, Pong. Go Pong. Go. Can I vote in this? Can I vote? Go Pong. Go Pong. You shampoo lamb's wool. I really think he could have connected banana and shampoo though, if he just said scented. I think that's such a relatively clear connection.
I'm gonna get ready to write another hint in case
or like
curve wins, or excuse me, in case pass wins.
Even natural could work for connecting shampoo and banana. Lap and banana equal Mario Party. Ooh, so it's probably not lap either. It's a tie! It's a tie between Pass and Pong! That's absolutely hilarious. All right, first person on YouTube to say either Pass or Pong. That's what we're going with.
Holy shit, YouTube has so much power.
YouTube has so much power. It's the first one I see. Pass or Pong? Pong! Pong and Pass came at the same time, but Douglas Germ said it first. Pong! Corey, let's see it! Show me Pong! Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
I think my logic was right, though. I think my logic was right. This is the hardest word to connect to anything on this board.
Okay.
Okay, let's reveal a red team one. Ninja. Okay, all right, there we go. I was right. Couldn't have been Ninja.
Dude, what the fuck? So you gotta remember it's Corey making the clues. He's not the brightest. What the fuck, man? That's just mean. That's just actually cyberbullying. What the fuck?
All right, Corey, we got one left. Can you give us a clue?
That being said, they are right. They are factual. I got a clue for you. Curve for 1.
You couldn't connect bow and banana?
No, I fucking got it! I fucking got it! You know how hard I thought? You know how long I thought about a connection? I'm thinking, oh, split, because you split arrows and banana split, but that's kind of too cerebral. Like, I feel like there's other ones that people would connect.
What was going through your head when I immediately went, can't be bow, can't that guy too easy, curve for 2? What was your thought?
I wanted to fucking...
Corey, show me bow!
I wanted to slash kill myself in Minecraft, dude.
Wow.
To be fair, curve could be bridge. Thank you. Yeah, I get it. They get it. And you know what would happen if it was bridge? Would have been red.
I don't think.
Bridges are curved. Thank you. Mark, gotta stop throwing. Mark, stop throwing.
You're not gonna push this one on me. You didn't think of. Then why'd you just give curved as a hint? If bridges are curved too, why'd you just give us a hint?
Specifically said bow for curved.
This is ridiculous. You can't push this on me.
Thank you, chat.
It's microscope.
And they were right. Lamb for 2. It was wool and bow.
Wool and bow?
Did you put a bow on a lamb?
Oh, okay. All right. It was bow for lamb.
Just wanted to say hungry. You wanted to eat the lamb. I just wanted to give a cute little accessory. That's so fucked up.
Fair enough. Corey, let's see the assassin.
Ooh.
It was Dryer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never came
Thankfully,
up.
I was not sweating for that one.
I knew it, says Douglas Germ.
Douglas Germ, also the first person I saw say Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. So that was actually the hint.
That was actually the hint, yes.
What was the last one for OJ? Was it Dad?
It was Dad, because he's a dad. Famously.
I thought that was a little bit too, like, I don't know, on the nose.
Oh, it's like a glove and death were on the board. You thought Dad was a little too on the nose for OJ.
It's on the nose in the sense of it's not like a character attribute I think of him. It's just like a describing term.
Didn't his son die too? I don't know the OJ lore that well.
I don't know. So disappointed you didn't choose banana.
Yeah, man. Banana.
My bad on that one. My bad on that one for real. Because of a weird way of how this is set up, all buttons will clear the assassin. That's a necessary step in this code.
Oh yeah, I noticed. It's weird.
It's weird. That means our final score is 2!
We still did it. We still did it. We won.
We did still win. We did still
win.
2's not the best, but it's better than losing. Better than getting the assassin. So, with that being said, it is going to pass on to the next round. Going to be my turn.
A win's a win's a win.
Win is a win is a win. Corey, I'll give you these so you can keep track of the score if you want. And
cards.
as a quick reminder, we are at 27,000 likes on TikTok right now. If we manage to get to 100,000 likes on TikTok or 50 likes on YouTube, we will be doing The Price is Wrong! It's our own custom minigame similar to The Price is Right, but we use weird Facebook Marketplace items such as free leaves.
Free leaves.
We're gonna have to be guessing the price listed for free leaves. Corey, did you forget to crop this one?
No. Believe it or not, there is a price underneath that.
Okay. All right. CAPTCHA. Okay, so I gotta solve that real quick.
Free leaves. Notably, the first one we ever did on this channel, free hot dogs.
Can we... free hot dogs, yes, that is fun. Can we see the board to come with the clues? Eventually, we will try that. I'm not positive how to implement that right now. And if YouTube gets to 50 likes, we will be doing their own round. They get their own special one if YouTube gets to 50 likes tonight, including Big Rock.
Big Rock!
Get to guess the price of...
Yes!
Big Rock, $1 billion. Guessing...
$1 Big Rock billion.
One Big Rock billion.
Big Rock billion.
Bunny May says, guessing the price of free leaves? Yep, you're gonna get to do that.
The free hot dogs were $50.
If we manage to get to 100,000 likes on TikTok, or 50 on YouTube. Bunny May sends Level Up Sparks.
Ooh.
Yo, thank you so much, Bunny May.
Thank you.
All right, are you all ready to see the new board for the next round of Code Games? It no longer takes us 2 hours to set the board. I can do it with one button press. This is an interesting one. Okay. Start randomizing up for the next one. It is going to be my turn.
Your turn.
To start thinking of these. Okay. All right. We got some interesting ones here.
Isabel says, wow, impressive setup.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It took a really long time. To set this up. Corey, I'm gonna let you entertain for a little bit.
All right.
Something.
I'm with Luke. Lock in pants. Let's see it.
Lock in pants? Okay, going for it. Oh, I'll press it right now.
Immediately reset the board. What are you playing? We're playing Codenames. Codenames is super simple. Mark's gonna give us a clue followed by a number, and our job is to figure out which words on this board equal to the amount of the number he said correspond to that clue. Very, very simple. If that sounded complicated, I promise, just watch one round and you'll be able to pick it up almost immediately. Assassin under jet, just trust.
Maybe.
It's Ham. Is Ham on the board? Are we back? Are we so back, chat? No, false alarm. Lag for 0. It's hard to read the 2 on the bottom left corner because of the comments. Well, lucky for you, there's a way to clear your display if you need to read it. I believe it's on Apple, it's a long press to clear this display, and on Android, you swipe right and it'll clear chat for a second, so you can get a better look. So can Mark see the answers right now and Corey just doesn't look over? Yes, this right here has a grid of exactly where everything is. This little thing that he's looking at that I can't see has the grid of all the answers on it. No, you actually just have to guess what the word is. Yeah. No, actually, Jenna, you're right. If you can't see what it is, don't clear it. You just have to guess.
All right, I need to start small. I'm going to start small here. I think I had a typo, but that's okay. We're gonna say dessert for 2.
Dessert for 2! What is yummy on this board I want to eat? Bat. Lock it in.
Locked in bat.
No, that's how we started the whole thing a couple years ago. Cake. I like cake. Mark, lock in cake.
That is correct! Woo! That is 1 of our 9 field agents discovered. You're looking for 1 more for the hint, dessert for 2.
And chat is spitting, I did see birthday, but I think chat's right. It's more likely going to be gingerbread. Show me gingerbread!
Gingerbread, let's see it. That is correct! Very nice. That is 2 of the blue field agents discovered out of 9. Very nice. And you could Hail Mary here if you wanted to, or
want a Hail Mary? Hail Mary birthday right away, off rip. Hail Mary for model. How is it not model? My favorite dessert, smiley face. We're gonna pass.
Going to pass. All right, that means it's now time for the dreaded red team to reveal one of their field agents. I am going to reveal Knight as one of the red team's agents. Very nice. My turn to think of another clue.
I just realized we have 2 monitors, one of which has the graphics, one of which does not have the graphics. When I was pointing to this thing down here, I didn't realize the board's blocking it. Mark has a screen that you guys can't see currently that has all the answers on it.
I will hold it up in 1 second, obviously not revealing the answers as I do. So this big stream deck right here is what I operate all this through. But I got a clue for you already.
What?
We got a good one. We're gonna say fancy for 3.
I mind if I do. I can't see the bottom row. Don't worry, if you're on an Apple device, long press, it'll clear the display. If you're on Android, swipe to the right, it'll clear the display. Pants, hotel, model, jet, pants. Mark, show me pants, you fancy pants.
Fancy pants. That is correct. Woo! That is 3 of the 9 field agents discovered.
Pants. I'm seeing a lot of people say hotel. I like hotel. Nice fancy hotel. Jet. Why jet? Just because private jets are fancy? I'm seeing a lot more jets. All right. Jet first, and then we'll send hotel. Mark, show me jet. Ooh.
Yeah, no, that didn't make sense.
Private jet. Private jets are fancy.
Okay, maybe a little. You are missing
Speaking
2.
of a guy who's never got to ride on a private jet, am I
You
right,
are
Jet?
missing 2 from fancy. It was not, in fact, jet. And it is now time for the red team to reveal yet another one of their agents. They're going to go with.
Why jet first? Jet first because a lot of people in chat wanted me to say jet.
I think that may have been a vocal minority kind of thing.
I saw like 7 different
I'm going to
usernames
go
back to back.
with Zen. Zen belongs to the red team.
Fair enough. All right, so while Mark is thinking of a new clue, fancy was the clue. We only got 1 for. Hotel, fancy hotel. That was my other front runner. Model? Why model? Just because models are fancy? What is the logic there beyond model being fancy? Does hotel again? Beanstalk? Again, why beanstalk? Give me some logic behind that, other than Jack climbing up, dripped out on that beanstalk. Suit and tie to steal from the giant. It was a good clue. Jets aren't inherently fancy. I understand why Chad was saying it. Private jet does make sense. Fancy sad, because you're always sad when you're fancy. The vines are intricate and thus fancy. I don't think intricate means fancy. Like, a computer chip is intricate, but I would not consider it fancy. New York
right.
Fashion Week is my model. The Titanic was fancy. You're not wrong.
I got one for you. Your hint is 50-50 for 2.
50-50 for 2? What? What do you mean 50-50 for 2?
50-50 for 2.
What does that mean? Penny? Oh, chat, you're so right. Let me see, Penny. You flip a coin, heads or tails?
That is correct. That is a 4 of our 9 field agents discovered. Not bad at all.
Oh my god. Code binary is 50-50. That is true. Shipwreck, because your ship can only be over the water or under the water. There's a 50-50 chance. Tournament. I'm seeing a lot of tournaments. Tournament. 50-50 chance you win. I like it. It's odds. Mark, show me tournament.
That is correct.
Woo! Which, but what which? That is clever. I like the logic. I don't think that's what he was going for, but I do like that as a suggestion.
Well, I gave it to you for 2. You can take a third guess if you want, or you can pass.
Code, because dress code is fancy. Chad, I think we redeem hotel. I think now is the time to redeem hotel. I already see someone saying it. I see another person saying it. We are going to redeem the hotel believers. Mark, show me hotel.
That is correct. Fancy hotel. That is 6 of our 9 field agents discovered, and you are now out of guesses.
Country Mozart spitting birthday, because today is either your birthday or not, thus 50-50 odds.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of, the red team is going to reveal Shipwreck as one of theirs.
Oh no! God! Birthday, because you'll either see your next birthday or you won't. A darker approach, but still the same line of thinking.
All right, 3 blue field agents left. I'm gonna make this cross a little darker here. All right. I gotta think. What even are my remaining ones at this point?
It's a great question. I cannot answer that for you.
Okay, it's these 3, right? No, it's these 3.
I have to like slowly put my hand here so that way when I look at your monitor to see the graphic, because I'm just so used to doing that. I know there's a monitor in front of me that allows me to see it, but it's just muscle memory to look over at that one now. 50-50, either eaten by a shark or not. It's true. It's true. Me and Mark have not been eaten by a shark, but there are 2 people in this room that have been eaten by a shark and thus are not here. At least 50-50. I gotta think, he said. Lock in think. Mark, show me think.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't given you a clue yet.
Gotta go for the 3 marker. You are throwing.
All right, I'll go for the 3. Why not? I mean, you're probably gonna miss it, but like, I'll go for 3 because why not?
Listen, like I said last game, chat doesn't want to see us beating around the bush. They want to see us go for it. They want to see us send it and risk it all and probably lose it, but maybe take it away.
There are 3 words remaining on this board. I'm giving you a hint for 3. Your hint is crime scene for 3.
Crime scene. Beanstalk. They murdered that giant there.
Oh, they did. I forgot about that.
Bro's telling you to wait. Very demanding. Like a sheriff. Show me, sheriff.
Show you, sheriff. That is correct.
They were right, Chad. They were so right.
That is 7 for 9 field agents discovered.
Witch burning. The model killed the shark with a missile. Okay. Bat sad, thinking sad. I do unironically like think for this, because when you're at a crime scene, you have to think about the crime. You know, like any detective, CIS Miami, CIS New York, they're all around the crime scene thinking, trying to decipher what happens. Mark, show me think.
Corey at the crime scene be like, That is correct. That is 8 of our 9 field agents discovered.
It makes sense I'd be at the crime scene, because they always return to the scene of the crime.
Yeah. That's what they say. Corey always returns to the scene of the crime.
True. It's true. All right, so bat, because bat was the murder weapon. Code, because you put crime codes. Code, there's a lot of code in what to do and not to do in a crime scene. Call it crime codes. Sad. Leak info of crime. All right, Mark, it's poll time.
Poll time?
It's poll time.
Okay.
Give me.
Why does it take so long? Come on.
Hey, come on. Start a new poll.
Start a new poll. Standard, 1 minute. Create new, and then I'm going to have to go feed the dog. Actually, let's see. Can I turn? I'll flip to a new page. Corey, you set up the poll.
Oh, I'll set up the poll. I'll set up the poll. Woo, chat. All right.
Taking the mic off.
Let's do which one for crime scene. We want bat for the murder weapon. We want code was another one. Ooh, add an option. Model. I'm not cheating. Don't worry. Sad. Because you'd be sad at a crime scene. You'd be so sad. So sad. I'll put in missile. Why not? I can do that. Missile. Don't forget ham. Dr. Vasilier, you're so right. And then I'll do leak as the last one. Leak. Save. Start. All right, chat, let's see what you got. 1 minute poll. Bat code model sad missile leak. Let's see what we got. Code because it fits for crime and fantasy. All right, YouTube chat as TikTok votes. Let's see what you're thinking in here. Is crime scene a proper noun or is Mark cheating? Crime scene is a compound word. So it's either a compound word or proper noun that allow you to have two. It's a compound word. And if it's not a compound word and I'm wrong, pretend it is and that Mark didn't cheat. Right now we have sad and bat leading the races. Code fits for all three. Code is our third place runner there. Dr. Vasilier hiding in TikTok chat. Betrayal? He just might be. Remember me when it's model. Sandra, no, we will. Don't worry. Model for Fancy Clue way back when. Country Mozart also saying, if it's code, I take full credit. I'm going to feel good about guessing it immediately. This is true. We got to go with what majority of chat guesses though. And the final tally is 25 votes for bat, 20 votes for code, 17 votes for sad. Jamie H, can someone explain this game? I will do it real quick while we're waiting for Mark to come back from the nebulous void behind me. It's so simple. Mark or I, your spy master, clue giver, whatever you want to call them, will give you a hint followed by a number. Your goal is to find how many words correlate to that hint based off the amount the number was given on the board. So right now the hint was given was crime scene for 3, which means on our board 3 things had to correlate for crime scene. We guessed 2 of them and now we're trying to figure out what the final word on this board that correlates to crime scene is. Bat made the world a crime scene. Batman did. Batman made the entire city of Gotham his crime scene, as in the world. Because that's, you know, for DC, Gotham is pretty much the world. Maybe even throw Metropolis in there too, you know. Bat. So the final answer is bat with 25 votes. Model of a crime scene. That's not bad, actually. Now that you mentioned that, that is interesting.
Wow.
Hello, welcome back. Mark, the final poll ended with bat.
Ended with bat. All right, get my mic back on. Let's see. Why'd they go with bat? What was the logic?
Murder weapon.
Murder weapon. Okay. Not like Batman on the crime scene.
Whoa, you're probably right.
It's wrong.
Ooh.
It's wrong.
All that build up, all of that lead up, and for that.
Yep. Alrighty, it is now time for the dreaded red team to reveal yet another one of theirs. I'm gonna go with Jig. Jig is up.
Jig is up?
Yes.
That's the clue?
No. Your clue is fashion for 1.
Oh, fashion. So it's model. It's model. It's absolutely model then. Fashion model.
Fashion for 1.
It's fashion model. Mark, show me model!
That is correct!
The model believer's taken! The model believer's taken! Model only got 2 votes on the poll! Only 2 people in TikTok chat! Sander, no! You get the bragging rights! Country Mozart, you get the bragging rights! It was model!
Yo, catching up. KCMO sent a heart me, Rebecca sent a goat, and Tedo sent a heart me. Thank you so much. So, yes, model was in fact the 3rd one for fancy. because models look quite fancy when they're modeling the runway. It was also
Give me your runway face right now. Hit it.
It was also the third one for crime scene, because at crime scenes you try to model out what happened. You create a model of the crime scene.
Senator never said that.
Okay, all right. Whoever said that, we're on the same. My button's not working.
Come on, try it again. Maybe it'll work this time.
Wavelength.
No! No, God! Why did it only last for one night?
Oh yeah, I know why. We're on the same wavelength.
It's not top layer. That's what it is. It's not in the top
Okay, not everything can be the top layer. Okay, only something can be the top layer. That's hilarious.
Oh, you know what else looks fancy? Mark.
Mark.
You got that one prepared?
No. So is this our final score here?
That's our final score.
Our final score after that horrendous round where we only got 2, we managed to get 2!
Yeah!
Woo! Very nice. Not bad at all. These can be tough sometimes. The assassin was Nest.
Okay.
Nest was the
I don't
assassin.
think we talked about that one time.
No, you did not. So very, very good. We did not lose.
Our story says, guess where I am right now? Hamilton concert.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Concert specifically. They're really switching things up, not musical.
Well, right now we are at 46,000 likes on TikTok. How many likes are you at on YouTube?
We are at, drum roll please as I refresh the page and check out, we are at 17!
If we manage to get to 100,000 likes on TikTok or 50 likes on YouTube, we will be doing The Price is Wrong!
I'm so excited.
Woo! No, I'm in Taiwan. Ooh, very fun. I think you did mention that to me yesterday, but now Corey knows.
Yo! That's sick.
Can you do the poll on TikTok? We usually do, yes. But Price is Wrong is our own custom mini game where we use weird Facebook Marketplace items such as Saddam Hussein rookie cards. Cards plural?
I think that's a typo. It's only one.
Okay, I was gonna say, how could we estimate the price? Why is Focus over here? Focus, come back to me.
Come back to me.
Focus, come back to me. Did that work? Maybe, okay.
Saddam Hussein rookie cards, probably there's more than one available to purchase.
Or for the YouTube one, if we get to 50 likes on YouTube, we'll do a round with Railroad Crossing Sign Bell. Ethically sourced, I assume.
You want your own railroad crossing signal bell? We can figure out how much they cost if we get 100,000 likes. Or 50 on YouTube.
I need to know the price for free leaves. Indeed, don't we all? Well, it is going to be Corey's turn to be our clue master. I'll let you do the honors. You remember how this works?
I set it because the words are not matching
Because they're not matching.
Set.
Okay,
Now
nice.
they're matching, and now I can go back. Whoa!
But hit Rand to set up for the next board.
Yes, Rand.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, gorgeous. Yes, look at this. Give me my board back. Give me this marker back.
All right, this is our new board that we are working with. You can take this eraser too. You'll probably need it.
Actually, don't want that one.
Okay. Pong is back. Oh man, Pong is back. You know, there's like over 1,000 words that are being referenced in this randomizer.
There's a lot that are back on this one.
We could generate a new one if you want.
Yeah, all right, let's generate a new
do it
one.
again.
I've seen too many of these words already.
Okay.
Set.
See, these look pretty different. I haven't seen most of these yet. Yeah, this looks fine. And Rand again too.
I did.
Thank you.
Let me double check. Yeah, it's gone.
Cool. Okay, this looks better. How does this game work? Corey is going to be giving us clues to help us pick out which of these cards on this board here belong to the blue team, which is us. He's going to give us one-word clues that connect some of these words together. So he might say something like criminal for 2, and that would mean there are 2 words on this board related to criminal. So he might go with thief and smuggler over here. Or there could be any number of things. We're trying to find all the 9 blue field agents before the pesky red team takes over. Yo, Tedo sent a team cheers. Thank you so much, Tedo. Carrot, send it. Maybe.
Show me carrot.
Show me carrot. Or if you did criminal for 3, it might connect thief, smuggler, and mug, like a mugger. That'd be an interesting one. Or pirate even. He could say criminal for 4. Wow, he's got the whole board going if all of those are blue.
If all of those were blue.
Baguette. You know, French people could be criminals. Criminal for 5.
Okay, now I think we're reaching a little bit.
Let's see, some interesting ones on here. And Robin, yes, Robin is Batman's sidekick, vigilante, above the law.
No, I thought because they were stealing, because they're robbing you.
Oh, you know, that's probably what they were going for.
Probably what they were going for.
That probably makes more sense.
To be quite honest.
Hammer, right. And negotiate, because we don't negotiate with criminals, that's how that saying goes.
Okay.
So yeah, if he says criminal for 8, we got this board solved. Let me tell you what.
Mark, believe it or not.
Believe it. Believe it.
I'm going to do a small one off rip here in order to wet Chat's whistle while I think for a better one.
Isn't this usually four-person game? How do we play? All of us are the blue team. Every time we run out of guesses or guess incorrectly, the red team automatically reveals one of theirs. And the end of the game, our score is based off how many red cards remain unrevealed.
Mark? Hostage for 2.
Hostage for 2. L. You should have said criminal for 8. I would have been in the money.
You're so right. I should have.
Well, it's definitely negotiate. 100% negotiate. Let's see. Negotiate. What's gonna be the second one though? This is interesting. Corey, show me negotiate. Woo! Let's go. Where'd my blue marker go?
I don't know.
I need that for keeping the tally.
I don't know.
Give me that. You write in green, mister.
Come on, but we're the blue team.
That's why the tallies have to be blue.
Shit.
You can do the tallies if you want, but... All right.
No, I like this change up. I like making you red on the board for once.
See, thief, pirate, hostage. I think pirate makes more sense than thief, because thieves don't steal hostages. That would be a kidnapper. Or pirate-like activity. Game name, CODENAMES. This is CODENAMES. Pirate makes a lot of sense to me. Cliff, because in Princess Bride, they took their hostage to the cliffs of insanity. Maybe he's going for that. Compound, for the hostage is kept. Pirate makes hostage walk the plank. Pirate makes most sense to me. Corey, show me pirate.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was not correct. Can you explain how it works, please? Yes, our spy master, who is Corey, is the only person who knows
I'm losing my touch.
which of these words belong to the blue team and which belong to red team or misses or the dreaded assassin. Our goal is to discover all of the blue field agents. So we have discovered 1 out of our 9 so far. Corey's going to be giving us 1-word clues that connect certain words on this board together. For example, yo, Tedo sent marvelous confetti. Thank you so much, Tedo. For example, if Corey were to say criminal for 2, we may look at thief and smuggler over here, because both those are connected to the word criminal, and the number at the end, the 2, tells us how many we should be looking for. Smuggler can smuggle people. We can keep that in mind. Pilots keep passengers hostage. That's so true. That's so true. You ever been like 4,000 feet in the air and you're like, hey, Mr. Pilot, I want to get off now. Can I do that? They never let you. Do mouth for no reason. Okay.
Mouth.
Is a mouth a word on this board, or is mouth a different game that you're suggesting we play?
I think it's yeah, I don't think it's on this board.
Okay. Is mouth a game, Amanda? Is that what you're suggesting? Thief, like bank robbers, they hold hostages. Maybe. Figments, says Dr. Facilier.
Oh, I gotta pick a red card too. Because it's red team's turn.
Oh, yeah, you do have to do that. Yeah, reveal another one.
Let's go for mug.
Dude, red team was gonna be killing it if they had criminal for 8. They were gonna be killing it.
You know? If only.
What about Park, where they do the hostage handover? Yes, that famous movie, The Park, where they do a hostage handover.
Is it a movie?
No, there is one, I believe, called The Bridge. Or it might be the name of the bridge, where they do a hostage handover. I stand by pilot. We'll keep it in mind. We'll keep it in mind, okay? I'll definitely come back to it.
Oh, man. I wish I...
Tough board.
It's a tough board. There's one word specifically that's really fucking me up.
Clockwork, because time holds me hostage at my job. You know, I like it. I see the vision.
I got, oh my god. I also don't want to waste too much of chat's time. I don't want to, like, if you give me like 30 more minutes, I can come up with a banger clue. But, we're live, so I don't want to waste chat's time sitting here thinking of a clue. So I'm just going to rip another twoer.
Okay, call him Jimmy 2 over here.
Hey, call me Jimmy Twos in chat. That's okay. Two's enough, quite frankly.
Oh, the hint for mouth would connect mint, turkey, mint, and cat. Are any of these words on this board? Okay,
mint,
some of them
turkey, cat.
If all of those are blue, that would be a great hint for Corey.
Mark?
Yes.
Chris Evans for 2.
Chris Evans for 2. It's definitely Cap. You should have said mouth.
You're so right.
Corey, show me Cap. Captain America. It's past 1 a.m., so appreciate not wasting time. Woo! That is correct.
Lisa says you're live? I thought you were pre-recorded. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry, slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
We'll have the script writers fix that next time.
Yeah. 3 more days without food for the script writers.
3 more days.
Chris Evans for 2. All right, what other movies was he in? Let's see. He was on a motorcycle in Captain America. Star, because there's a star on his shield, and he is a star. Look, I see you. I see your point, but wouldn't he have just... Oh, he couldn't have said Captain America because Cap was on them. Okay, so you're right. This makes sense. Corey, show me Star. Woo! Let's go! Now, chat, we always have an amount of guesses equal to the number he writes plus 1. We're still missing 1 for hostage. I'm kind of saying we go for it. I'm kind of thinking we go for it. It's either compound or not smuggler, pilot. Thief. He's gonna say thief. All right. Pilot, compound. I'm gonna set it to a poll. The first option is gonna be pass because we have that option. We can't just pass and not risk it. But I will set it to a poll. Let's see, start a new poll, create new. Which options are going to be pass? Just move on to the next round, don't risk it. It's going to be pilot, it's going to be thief, and I really did not mind compound. How do you spell compound? Compound. All right, we're gonna run the poll. If I'm missing one, I apologize. We're just gonna run it for now, though. Just joined, I'm so confused. You're trying to identify the blue field agents on this board based off the hints that Corey gives us. The guy in glasses is so cute. I love glasses. Oh. All right, right now, Thief is winning. Pass and Pilot are up close. 1 Compound believer. I was sold on Compound a little bit, but not so much. Wow, Thief is really winning for Hostage. Okay. The hint we're going off of was Hostage for 2. This is an old one we're working with. We have the option to just pass, move on, play it safe. But right now, it looks like Thief is winning. Codenames is an amazing game. I love it. Yes, we're having a lot of fun playing this. Don't forget Ham's evil cousin, Turkey. Turkey Ham. That's scary. What was the first word for hostage? Negotiator. All right, the results are in. Thief has won. Corey, show me Thief. Woo! Very nice, very nice. I was not a believer because I think kidnappers take people, not thieves. But teach their own. It's a tough one. Wait, not smuggler. It could have been smuggler's correct and thief was luck.
I can't comment on this until after the game. I have something to say about it.
Okay. Corey's got thoughts in his head right now.
All right, now it's red team's turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna cover up a board or a word. Cover up. Robin.
Robin. Ooh, yo, A sent a heart me. Thank you so much, A. Appreciate that. All right, so once again, red team had criminal for 8. Absolutely wild.
Yeah, it would have been a great clue, Mark. It would have been a phenomenal clue. I can't do 8, but I'm gonna be stupid.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do edible for 4.
Edible for 4. I'm looking at Cliff, like a Cliff Bar. I'm looking at Baguette. Edible for 4. Smuggler, you can eat one. You can eat a smuggler. Baguette, yes. Mint. Okay, I keep on missing mint. Is that towards the bottom or something? Am I just blind? Where's mint on this board? Oh, I see it. It was at the bottom. Corey, show me Baguette. Woo! Very nice. That is our 5th blue field agent discovered. Mint makes perfect sense. Corey, show me mint. Oh no. This is gonna be an assassin or something. Was it Cliff Bar? Oh no! No, it wasn't mint! No!
I'm so sorry.
What were the others?
Sorry. It was Cliff Bar, which was words you weren't gonna get, but you said it immediately.
Yeah, right off the bat. Cliff Bar.
Corey, chat! That's fully on me. That's fully on me. I will 100. You know what's fucking me up this entire game? You know what's fucking me up? How the fuck am I supposed to put together turkey, fucking baguette, fucking centaur? What am I supposed to do here, Mark?
Was centaur one for edible? I would have sooner picked smuggler than centaur. I need to be so.
How the fuck was I supposed to connect these fucking star? You know, cap. I had 2 that go together. How the fuck am I supposed to? Dance is another one. How do I put turkey, centaur, and dance together, Mark?
You don't do the turkey centaur dance? Every Thanksgiving. We do the turkey centaur dance.
I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump off a. Is that cannibalism? Only 50%.
Corey crashing out. Who eats centaurs? They're more for kings, not for commoners like us, but you can eat them.
Well, I was gonna say it's like an apocalyptic scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like dragons, you know. It's not a peasant meal.
Edible was not it. Yeah, you're just been there. Corey crashing out. Listen, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Probably eat half.
This might have been one of the hardest boards I've had. And genuinely, can I have a little bit of an excuse here? All right, can I show chat what this looks like from our angle? So chat, you have to understand, it's a 5x5 grid for you, and these are all color coordinated, but it's actually on here a 4x5 grid right here, and then the bottom row is over here. So Mint's just kind of hanging out there by itself, blending in with the other 4 black spaces there.
I'll hold this a little bit closer so people can see my setup. This is how the game works, but behind the scene, there's the clear all button. So yeah, Corey is looking at this while you guys are looking at the board, so he can see Dance being blue, and it causes it to be blue. You can see Cliff as blue, and Mint was a little bit hidden.
If the assassin is any other position than that one, it's not a problem. But that one specific position, because it's in a 2x2 of black squares down there, it's so easy to forget about it.
The red print and sea of black. Yeah, I tried to, I'm not sure if it shows up on camera. The blue ones are in green text so that they pop out a little bit more. And the assassin is gray with red text, so it's really like a reminder to you. But it's easy to miss.
I mean, to be fair, that's perfectly done. It is literally the fact that the assassin is in the worst possible square.
Yeah, I don't exactly have a solution to that right now. Eventually,
that's not on you. Not Corey's fault. I still think Mark threw. Actually, it is on you. It is actually on you. Wait a second.
Declan says, so cool, it's the way it works. Must have been a lot of technical work. It was. It was a lot. It was a lot. And it was especially a lot to make it so that I could set a new board with a new button press. I won't hold it too close so you guys can't see it, but now it's a completely new placement. I'm actually going to reset this too because I told them how it works.
Wow.
But yeah, so one button press and the thing entirely changed. We're not going to be using this board placement. It's entirely new words, colors. It's all accurate. You know, these all.
Wait, is the assassin in the same exact spot again?
The assassin is in the same exact spot. The assassin was set on this board.
That's hilarious.
Mark messed up the screen. Mark's fault. Mark designed Stream Decks wrong.
It's true.
I can agree.
Actually, I
with
think it's
that.
Stream Deck's fault for not having a 5x5 grid option.
That's true. That's true. Also, we are at 60,000 likes on YouTube, which is absolutely amazing. If we manage to get to 100,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we will be playing The Price is Wrong!
Wowee, Mark! What smart, handsome, cool genius guy like that invented that show?
I don't know.
Probably
could have been anyone.
Bob Barker.
Probably Bob Barker. This is our own custom mini game where we guess the price of random Facebook Marketplace items or just weird postings in general, such as Rehab Center will put your ex's name on a salmon and feed it to a bear. How much do you think that runs you?
How much you think?
And if on YouTube we manage to get to 50 likes, and this will be a race between YouTube and TikTok, we'll also do a round of Price is Wrong where we play with cards such as Big Rock.
Big Rock, dude.
Leafy sent a rose. Thank you so much, Leafy. Let's see. Now it's doing the thing where it's taking a little bit to generate a new board. How many likes are you at on YouTube right now?
We're at 28.
Ooh.
Speaking of YouTube, somebody comes in saying, here we go with this unemployed activity again. What the fuck does that mean, man?
Playing a game together. Playing a game with
Playing
people.
game, having some joy and whimsy in our free time.
God forbid.
God forbid. People lack joy and whimsy nowadays, Mark, I think.
I've been saying this for a while now. Let's see. I do need to wait a moment. Every once in a while, it glitches. It was working so well tonight. The graphics were appearing instantly. You hit the RAND button and it gave you a new one right away. It's being a little bit slow right now. I thought I could get away with it by doing the Price is Wrong read, but I suppose not.
Oh, well.
So, can you talk about the Bob Ross? Oh, you mean this Bob Ross, which is always creeping just behind me, out of frame?
He's gonna make you have a happy little accident.
Yes. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the story behind it.
That makes it more terrifying.
It showed up one day.
That makes it more terrifying. Hello, Silas. Hello, Metalhead.
Mark, you should have done 4 rows down by 6 rows along the stream deck. Jamie, that was my original setup. I decided against it because my reasoning was that if I did kind of a 4x6 pattern instead, yes, it looks very nice and aesthetic on the stream deck, but it became so much harder to actually identify it on the grid pattern that you guys are seeing. So let me pull it up. This grid pattern here, if somebody mentions a card in the middle and they say silhouette, I can find that instantly with the 5x4 setup as long as it's not on the bottom row. The bottom row is the only exception. I made the deck mad at criticisms. Perhaps I did. So for the first 4 rows, if somebody points out a placement, I can identify them instantly, with the only exception being the bottommost row. But if somebody points to the bottom row, I know just to look over to the other side. Look over to this column here, which contains the bottom row. But with that being said, we do now have a different placement. No more waiting. Yippee! We have another one. Ooh, this is a fun one.
Is it?
No.
Oh. Why did you lie to me like that, man?
It's gonna be my turn to think of some clues. Corey, you can entertain stream.
Ooh, Country Blizzards asked, what are we playing tomorrow? I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Probably Wavelength, if I had to guess. If I had to hamper a guess. These are the star says all too nerdy for me. Me too, says Leafy. This guy right here, king of them. King of the nerds. Number 1. They get Nerdville called. They said they were missing their mayor. Jordy says, love Codenames. Well, welcome in. We're playing Codenames together. You can help out. Codenames tomorrow, says Tiffany. Tiffany. Any Tiff. Anyone at all. How was IHOP yesterday? It was awful, like most IHOP experiences. No, that's mean. Every IHOP experience I have ever had in my life is aggressively okay. And I think that sums it up beautifully.
Okay. All right. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one.
You nervous?
Oh, sweating. That's a good way to put it. That is a good way to put it because Corey, your first clue
Criminal Freight
is going to be hot for 3.
Wowee, chat. Hot for 3.
Yo, Jillian sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Jillian. Appreciate that. And Leafy sent a rose. Thank you.
One time I had a one-legged waitress at IHOP. Her name was Eileen. Ironic.
Wah, wah.
Iron, neighbor, Mexico, kitchen, lightsaber, Mexico, cheerleader, iron. Hot iron. Yeah. Okay. Mexico, neighbor, waiter, Mexico, kitchen. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Can't handle the heat, get out of Mexico.
So I think Mexico, iron, and kitchen are the 3 I'm seeing the most. So chat, out of those 3, which one are we doing first? Mexico, kitchen, cheerleader. I plead the 5th. Iron, kitchen, iron, Mexico, iron, Mexico, kitchen, iron. Mark, show me iron.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Can't bear the whole brunt of that. A lot of people in chat are saying iron. If you can't handle Mexico, get out of the iron.
Can't stand the heat, get out of the iron.
Mark.
Alrighty, well, you're missing 3 for hot. You're missing 3 for hot.
Come on! He sabotaged us on the first turn.
I did. I think you picked the wrong clues, perhaps.
Was it lightsaber?
I can't tell you that.
You're gonna have to eventually when I ask. Show me Star Wars for 1. Can't Mexico the handle, get out of the kitchen. I think the most obvious one, is it me? Am I the problem? Mark! You see, Mark was a sheltered child. He didn't know that iron was anything but a supplement to put.
What the hell? What the hell?
Iron is metal and metal is cold. You need another red card too, by the way.
Oh, okay, another red one that I get to reveal.
Man, it is 0-2 right now. This is the worst opening we've ever had.
I am going to cover.
Oh, use an iron to get the wrinkles out of clothes, just like Mark got the wrinkles out of his brain.
Wow. I'm going to cover Ladybug.
Whoa.
And my next hint
Mexico and kitchen are still on.
is going to be Bay for 2.
Bay for 2. Mark grew up with wrinkled clothes.
Come on, guys.
Now they're just bullying you.
Come on, guys. I think.
Water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Mark, lock it in.
Is water. Woo! I think when I tell you guys what the 3 were for hot, everyone's gonna be, that makes so much sense. We should have never said iron.
Mark, you're so smart and cool and clever, and
Gosh,
you make
Mark.
such good clues.
You sure don't throw ever.
Mark, you've never thrown once in your life. Armada.
That's what I be dreaming of, you know. Chat cheering. Mark.
Yeah,
never thrown.
Mark, we love you. You're the best. Song Down by the Bay. Interesting. I need to put this away. I keep fidgeting with it. It's the ADHD going wild, man. Armada? Why Armada? What is an Armada?
I can't say that.
You don't know what the dictionary definition of Armada is?
I can't tell you.
What the fuck? Chat, what's Armada? It's a fleet of ships? Armada Bay? Oh, okay. Group of ships in the bay? Mark, show me Armada. I like that.
This one is not on me. This one is not on me. Not at all. I won't even necessarily blame chat. I think, Corey, maybe you should have known better for this one.
What's on this board? What's on this board? What's on this board that I should know better?
I think
Chad,
you
I'm gonna
know,
cry.
maybe. Our UK viewers don't have bays in their area as much. Okay, it's time to reveal yet another red one. Song is also red. It wasn't song either.
Down by the bay.
No, song is also red.
Screw on the board. Oh, for hot. That makes so sense.
Oh,
Crane?
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Oh, like the bird. Guys would think it's Crane. I don't think I've ever seen him so disappointed in me coming to a realization.
I don't blame chat for not knowing that.
To be fair, some people in chat did know that. They were spitting.
Okay.
I think Armada was still good, though.
How the hell do I want to handle
Ivory
this?
Bay? Oh, you're right. Never mind. I take it back. Ivory Bay is the one.
How do I want to handle this?
Ivory Coast is sometimes called Ivory Bay. Where is the Ivory Coast? What is an ivory?
It's in the elbow of Africa.
Oh, ivory like elephants.
That's actually why they call it that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the French used it as a major export in colonial era for, you guessed it,
I don't think they can hear you, Ben.
You know, I was just told a fact.
bays, actually.
Just told a fact off screen. Not all facts are fun. Not all fact. They can. Yeah. Not all facts are fun, chat. Not all facts are fun. I still think kitchen works because of bay leaves. That is some outside the box thinking that I do like. I think I'm gonna be honest, Chad. Looking into his soul when I said Crane, I did see a little part of him die. I'm fairly confident it's Crane. What was the hint? We're about to find out in a second. He's finishing writing. The previous round, though, was Bay. And the previous round before that was Hot. We are 1-4 right now. Why Crane? They're type of birds found in the bay.
Elephant for infinite.
Alright, so Ivory easily. I lock it in, Ivory. Alright.
Okay, that is one of them. That is 2 of our field agents discovered. You're missing 3 from Hot, by the way. You're missing 1 from Bay.
I'm sorry, I saw something in chat. It just makes me laugh. Alright. Missing 1 for Bay, you said?
Missing 1 for Bay. Missing 3 for Hot.
Alright. I think Crane is Bay, easily. Fucking Crane.
Yep, that was
Yes!
right. That is correct. Crane is a bird. Lives by the bay.
Alright, Crane, Mexico, kitchen. I love that. Mark, show me Mexico.
Nope.
What the fuck is hot, Mark?
Not that one.
Hot?
It ain't Mexico.
What is hot to you? What is hot to you, man?
Elaborate when I can. It is time for the pesky red field agents to reveal, or the pesky red spy master to reveal yet another field agent. They're going to go with knife. Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple. Knife.
All right.
We're gonna take this one.
Lightsaber in kitchen it is.
We're gonna take this one at a time. We are going to say. We're going to say. Reduce for infinite.
Reduce.
So
shrink. Shrink, yeah? Shrink, yeah? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of shrink. Show me shrink.
that is correct! Woo! We are at 4 of our 9 field agents discovered.
Dawn. The sun reduces. Bite. I've seen a lot of bites. All right, chat. Are we ripping kitchen or lightsaber, or are we gonna continue to think about reduce an elephant? I'm seeing a lot of bites. I'm seeing a lot of bites. What do we want? What do we want first? Kitchen or bite? Or lightsaber? Kitchen, rip kitchen. Kitchen, reduce a sauce. Kitchen, 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 kitchen. Shrek? Mark, show me kitchen.
What could hot possibly be? If you can't stand the heat, get out of the damn kitchen! That's a famous saying. You quoted it like 10 times.
I know. We've said it 10 times, but the other things, I wanted to go with the less likely ones first so that we could guarantee get kitchen, because we knew it was going to be kitchen.
Why would that ever be the strategy? Get the ones off the board. Get the short ones off. If you're between two and you miss and the round ends and the red team reveals one, why would you ever go with the unsure one first?
Just to see you do that. Just piss you off a little bit. Just get him a little mad, a little
Reduce for infinite.
Heated.
You can pass anytime you want, or you can keep going.
Cheerleader, lightsaber, cheerleader. All right, Mark, give me a poll. Give me poll time.
Give you a poll.
Give me poll time. Let's see what chat's feeling.
Okay, setting up the poll. You know how to set it up. I'm flipping off the page with the answers. I need to go feed that cat that's knocking at the door.
What
Set
the
the poll.
heck? Start new poll. Chat, he said I know how to do one. I don't. There we go. I think that's... Which one? We're gonna do... Cheerleader. That's gonna be our first choice here. A lightsaber. Add an option. Bite. Marco throwing out infinites that aren't infinites. He's so true. Shrek. I don't think Shrek's on the board. Cheerleader from YouTube, that's on it. Mark wants us to lose so bad. So bite, lightsaber, and cheerleader. Are those the three? How is it cheerleader? It's based off the first clue, which is hot. So, you know, I think that's a little bit pedantic, but, you know, lunchbox reduces hunger. I'll throw in lunchbox. Is that on the board before I throw it in? It is. Lunch box. All right. Save. Start. How's lightsaber? Lightsaber's also hot. Notably.
Never done 2 infinites in a row.
It's supposed to be infinite. That's why. It's supposed to be when you do it, it's just infinitely go on and on and on, and not end at any point.
Ooh, let's see. Lightsaber and bite going back and forth.
I'm surprised Bite's that far ahead. Or that close to lightsaber.
Lightsaber's taking the lead. Exciting day for lightsaber fans.
The one lone lunchbox guy at the bottom there.
How many have we missed? Like all of them.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Are we finally caught up? We have actively as many as the red team.
We're fighting an uphill battle. We can pull through, though. We are going to pull this off. 4 seconds left on the poll. Coming to an end. The winner is a lightsaber.
Mark, show me lightsaber.
Show you lightsaber. Corey, in your opinion, what is hotter, Mexico or a lightsaber? It is lightsaber! Woo! That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered.
Iron. Final answer.
You can keep guessing. You can keep guessing if you want, or you can pass if you think there's more.
All right, so next up was bite and then cheerleader. That was the poll results, right?
I don't even remember. I'm gonna be so for real.
We're gonna do bite. We're gonna do bite.
Can you explain why you're saying bite?
Reduce, because when you bite something, you eat it, you reduce it. That's logic.
Wrong.
At least it was just a miss.
At least it was just a miss. Could have been worse. All right, what's even left right now? What do I have to connect?
Stop saying Shrek in YouTube chat over and over again.
All right, we have that one left. We have that one left. Let's see. There should be 4 remaining.
Okay.
So it's here, 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 and here on my screen. Eventually I'll program this so they go dark after I have them covered. That is in the future, though. Let's see.
Buffalo Strong says, I'm joining the red team. You know what? At least you're taking the winning team.
Might be a winning bet, I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. Huh. How do I want to go with this? How do I want to go with this? This is gonna be interesting. You know what? As Corey always says, we have to go with ambitious clues before good clues.
Did you get the red card?
Oh, I reveal a red card.
Yeah.
And reveal suit.
Suit!
It's a good one to get off the board. Good one to get off the board. Because my hint is going to be...
Is it for infinite? Come on, infinite!
Nope, not gonna be infinite.
Aw. What the heck, dude?
It is going to be American Dad for 3. You always go with the ambitious clues with a higher number before giving any semblance of a good clue.
What the fuck?
American Dad for 3.
American Dad for 3. I'm gonna heavily rely on you for this one. Neighbor, I'm seeing some neighbors. 100% slug. Why is it slug? A lunchbox neighbor.
100% slug.
Cheerleader. I'm seeing neighbor the most so far. I am seeing some cheerleader. Tuba? Why tuba? Why tuba? Lunchbox, tuba, and neighbor? Chat, I'm gonna need some justification. I'm gonna need some clarification and some justifications for these as someone who is not an American Dad enjoyer.
And to the people who commented the correct answer, please make your explanation convincing.
Well, how do they know? How do they know they're the right answer? Dawn is a character in American Dad. Willow was the name of the daughter. Theme song says good morning a bunch, Dawn. Cheerleader in parentheses football. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help. Dawn is a character in American Dad. Well, if Dawn is a character in American Dad, and the theme song says good morning a bunch, aka Dawn. Neighbor, because the neighbor is a main character. All right.
Good morning, USA.
I'm gonna go with it. Mark, show me neighbor.
That is correct. That is 6 of our 9 field agents discovered.
Tuba, because why not? That's not very convincing. Undertaker for all the unneeded violence. 7. It's 7. Why is it 7? Is 7 even on the board? Tuba because of Elephant 2.
Oh no, they're saying it's 7 discovered. Oh, so we only have 2
7.
left.
We have 2 left. No, we have 7. Tuba theme song.
Oh wait, 2 left. That means we can win right now.
Yeah, theoretically.
Oh, I miscounted. Yeah, we could win right now. If you figure out American Dad, 2 left. What are they? Win.
All right, chat.
Believe it. Please, I saw people saying the right ones. Justify your answer. Please, make it convincing.
Roger. Cheerleader, Tuba, and Dawn are the 3 front runners here. I really like Dawn, but here's the thing. I like Dawn, and if it was just me, I would rip Dawn because Good Morning USA, Dawn, like that kind of thing is really good. But I don't know enough about the show to be confident, Guinness. I don't know much about American Dad. I just don't know. I'm not confident about what's going on.
It's a good luck pug.
I'm seeing cheerleader. Mark, show me cheerleader. Let's see if the pug brought me good luck. We gotta
a good luck pug. Did it work? It did! That is correct!
There is no Dawn? Why would chat gaslight me then?
8 of our 9 field agents discovered. You have 1 left. You have 1 left. The hint was American Dad for 3.
There is Dawn! What do you mean? I see it right there!
American Dad for 3. Figure it out. Piece it together. Solve the clues. Come on.
The show has an opener. The opener, right? Because okay. One of the most notable things about American Dad is the opening gag. It's the beginning. It's the opener. Like there was a while where they were doing American Dad speed runs where they were speed running the opener. Just say Dawn, Dawn, Dawn. Fuck it, Mark. Show me Dawn.
Good morning, USA. Nope.
I shouldn't let chat bully me. I shouldn't let chat bully me.
Not done. Not done.
Don't do it, Corey. Say Dawn and you won't be disappointed. Well, I got news for you.
Let's reveal another red one. Are we out?
We lose.
We lose. We
Lost
lose.
us the game.
It was opener. It was opener. The most famous part about the show. It was opener. Dr. Basilia, you had it. You had it.
Oh my god. And scroll up in TikTok. Scroll up in TikTok. Scroll up in TikTok. A little more. Keep going. And it was Mr. K as well in TikTok chat who had it. You can scroll back down.
It was the opener. We've never lost by red before. That's actually a little bit wild.
Slug would have gotten us there.
Luke says Stan gets packed a lunchbox every title sequence. Let's see. Lunchbox is the assassin.
We would have got packed in a lunchbox. We picked that one.
We would have got packed.
We got packed. Mark through. No. I'm not saying it's chat's fault, but I definitely can't say that one was your fault. That was a good clue.
Hot was in fact kitchen lightsaber, and the reason I was like about the clue, it was also cheerleader.
That's wild.
It is.
But who's red? Red is just a nebulous enemy team. That's just like, it just represents losing. It's our timer.
Red's bad people, undesirables. We don't value them.
Well, no, hold on. Maybe we don't go that far.
Well, we are at 76,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. If we manage to get to 100,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we will be playing The Price is Wrong! Woo! This is our own custom mini game, similar to The Price is Right. We use weird Facebook Marketplace items. Still mad about Iron TPH. Nah, forgot about that. Also, if we get to 50 likes on YouTube, we'll also be doing a round of Price is Wrong just for YouTube, just for you guys. TikTok can participate too, but you know. For the YouTube one, we're gonna have items such as...
What is it, Mark?
I don't know, the name's cropped.
It would have been too long if I left the name. That's a Batman Mountain Dew cooler.
Where's the straw go, Corey?
You don't put a straw in a cooler. What are you, crazy?
Oh, it looks like a cup. Oh, it's a cooler. So this is like a big thing.
That's taller than you and me, buddy.
Okay.
You can fit in there.
Got the Man of Justice, or the TikTok version. Bear. Why is my dog exploding? The dog has been fed. He's not neglected. He's just a dramatic pug.
You reach in, exactly, yeah.
All right, Corey, reset the board. Do your thing. Start looking at it. I need to see what's wrong with him.
The dog is going wild. Pretty sure there's a Batman Mountain Dew punching bag. Anything's a punching bag if you're not, whiny about it. This table, punching bag, easy.
Do you know why he was crying? It's because he doesn't feel confident to get up the stairs unless I'm watching him. He didn't need my help up the stairs. He did not need that. He just needed me to look at him, and then he went up the stairs. Why are you abusing that poor dog? Shut up, Luke. All right, let's erase this. Alrighty. Score back to 0. Corey has generated a new board. While he's thinking of a clue, I'm going to say, if you're currently watching, if you like what we're doing, if you're having fun participating in these games, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help. We are trying our best to get to 5,000 followers on TikTok before the app is banned in 10 days. Apparently. What? Yeah, Momo yesterday said the app's getting banned in 10 days, and I'm just going to believe her.
Didn't that happen already? Didn't we go through this?
Nope, we're doing it again. Round 2.
We're doing a sequel.
So please, if you're having fun, if you're enjoying the content, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help. We are racing to 5,000. And we got to 420 on YouTube the other day, so I guess we can get to 500 on YouTube. It's not the funny number, but it's a good number.
It's funny to me, Mark.
It was just an extension, not an appeal to the band. Momo would never lie. Luke spittin'. Oh man, back to Chinese app it is. Guys, would you follow us on the Chinese app?
Guys, would you follow us on Red Note? What's the real name? Zhao Hongshu?
I'm not going to attempt it.
I tried it. Chad, if I'm wrong, you can feel free to
Cancel him.
cancel me. You can cancel me. I'll take it.
All right, I'm going to grab the red card. Sounds right to me, sure.
All right, I did it. Yeah. Ah.
YouTube about to be hopping. Yes, we're gonna be a YouTube only stream. How about that? we're streaming vertical on Twitch. How about that?
Oh.
Now we'll probably convert this to be able to do a simultaneous vertical and horizontal version of stream. 6? Yes, 6 is the score to beat. I assume you're looking at this down here. How this game works is we are trying to discover all of our red field agents before the red field agents take over the board. At the end of the game, the score is determined by how many red field agents remain undiscovered. And Corey had a really good round at the beginning, really good clues, and he managed to get us there with 6 red field agents still undiscovered.
That's true. Chet can't be angry at my second performance because of how good my first one was.
Spitting.
Hopefully I spelt this right. I might have spelt this wrong. This word sucks to spell. Hold on, let me spell check it real quick. I'm a coward, unlike you, who's brave and spells everything wrong on purpose.
TikTok horizontal isn't bad. It's nice that chat is not screwed over on screen. Okay. Yeah, you know,
do people like horizontal streams on TikTok? I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, question to the viewers. How would you feel about going horizontal on TikTok? Would that be a turnoff to you, or would you like it? Because I could easily do the stream horizontal. That's no problem. But it would be a change for TikTok. And I don't know, how do you guys feel about it? I don't care. No thank you, preferably, says Tay's Book Talk. Pass, I never do, says Jillian. Yeah, that's the response I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. We can figure out a way to do both at the same time.
All right, are you ready for the first one?
Yep.
Medieval 3.
Medieval 4-3. I'm buying a lot of stuff at Medieval Times.
What?
Yep.
Can you?
Medieval Times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been.
You never been?
You guys went without me.
What? Oh, yeah. It was for Boardgo's birthday, and Boardgo's like, for my one birthday wish, I wish Corey wasn't here right now.
That sounds like something you'd say, too.
Let's see. Night. Oh, it is night on the board. That makes a lot more sense whenever I was saying, Corey, show me night.
Night.
Night. Woo! Very nice. Corey stole my blue marker again. That is 1.
To be fair, you stole my board. All right, now give me back the marker too.
No. Let's see, what else is there? Palace. Ooh, Palace makes a lot of sense. Maybe Bonnet too. That's interesting. Corey, show me Palace.
Show you Palace. I can't. I'm too poor.
Woo! Very nice. That is 2 of our blue field agents discovered. Temple, Mark, because he is medieval. Is Mark on this board? I don't think Mark is on this board. I don't think that's a valid clue. Temple, elf, medieval elves. I've seen a lot of temple. Temple makes sense to me. Corey, show me temple. All right, we are missing 1 for medieval. That is fine. It is time for Corey to reveal one of the dreaded red field agents. Where's it going?
Let's go with...
Duck. Okay. Mark is on the board. It is! Mark's on the board! Best game ever! Woo!
All
right. Guys, we're going all in on Mark, okay?
Send it.
Boo. Elf, definitely then. Elf. Dr. Facilier says elf. Okay, we'll consider elf. I'll keep it in mind. Those medieval elves. Those wily ones. Send Mark. Yeah. Mark's like definitely the assassin, and Corey's sweating bullets. And he's like, I wish I could get a new board. Now medieval Mark. You know, when I went to Medieval Times, it was tragic, because as I've mentioned here, I only eat things with forks and knives. That's exclusively how I eat. And at medieval times, they served us this like giant unwieldy turkey leg, and it was on this paper plate. And I realized I had no utensils, and I was like, waiter, person, server, whoever it is, could I get a fork and knife? And he goes, you think there were forks and knives in the medieval times? And I go, oh no. Oh no.
Oh, you're one of those.
I'm not gonna eat tonight. Eventually I went out and I asked the bartender at medieval times, who ran to a store on the other side of the shopping mall and got utensils from them, borrowed them, and brought them for me, which is super nice of them. And yeah, I was able to happily eat my turkey leg with a fork and knife.
That's crazy, by the way, that they don't even have utensils like as a disability thing.
Yeah. What do you mean? Do you eat sandwiches? I do eat sandwiches with a fork and knife typically. If it's there are conditions that will allow me to eat sandwiches with my hands, because the thing is, I hate getting food or grease or anything on my hands. So if the sandwich has a lot of sauce on it, fork and knife. Fork and knife. If it's built up high, like lots of just items on it, fork and knife all day, every day. But if it's a thin sandwich with untoasted bread, because toasted bread is greasy, untoasted bread is not. Thin sandwich, untoasted bread, I can eat that with my hands sometimes. No sloppy joes. I eat sloppy joes, but only with a fork and knife. No chips? I eat chips with a fork and knife, or with a fork, not a knife. I eat chips with a fork.
Brothers out there with the chips going like that.
Yeah, people always get tripped up by that one.
Crisps to the UKs.
Fair enough. Gloves, wear gloves now, that's disgusting.
That's the same exact problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that it's not his own skin, it just matters that it's getting on there. Alright, are you ready? I got it. Book for 2.
Book for 2. Ooh, you do you, Mark. I support you. Thank you, Chill Pup. I appreciate that. Book for 2. Bookmark! Bookmark is Mark! We're locking in Mark! Show me Mark!
Yay!
Yay!
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
That's the new oh hi Mark, by the way. You're never escaping that one.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind. Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Good. Very good.
Oh, hi Mark's annoying, though. And dictionary, that's on the board. Corey, show me dictionary. Woo! Let's go! That is 4 of our field agents discovered. We could Hail Mary, one of the ones we're missing from medieval. We could do elf, we could do bonnet. I agree that elves are fantasy, not medieval. So if people have like a different one that they're leaning towards, bonnet wasn't bad. Welder, I don't think they welded. Bonnet, welder. But like, correct me if I'm wrong, but they didn't weld things in the medieval times. Does welder have an alternative meaning? Welder because blacksmith? Those are not, that wouldn't be. Corey's into blacksmithing. Is welding a term used in blacksmithing? If welding is a term used in blacksmithing, I will go welder, but I only know welding in the traditional modern sense. They're close enough. Stock, like punishment in the stock. Ooh, that's actually very clever. I'm not confident enough. There's no reason to throw right now. I'm gonna pass.
Pass. He's gonna pass.
He's gonna pass. Sorry, your delivery is a little bit close. I saw the one TikTok. Have you seen the one where it's talking about like it was a fake behind the scenes of Severance? And they're like, guys, what's going on with Severance? And you see a clip of Ben Stiller and he cuts to the other guy labeled executive producer, goes, he's like hyperventilating into a bag, and goes, we don't know what's going on in the show. We don't know what's going on in the show. If you have any theories of how the show ends, please contact me at this email.
I didn't see that. That's so fucking funny. Dude, the Severance marketing team, I've only seen episode 1 of season 1 of Severance. That's it. That's all I've seen. But their marketing team is on something else, let me tell you what.
It's more forging than welding. I agree. But people are commenting, you know, being so anxious that you go into a Trump impression is so real. Yo, Chill Pop sent 15 roses. Thank you so much, Chill Pop. Really appreciate the support. You can weld metals in blacksmithing, says Board Ghost. You can forge weld, but I'd pass. Okay. Interesting. Welder was a common name in ye olden times, Kappa. Okay, alright. I like where the thoughts are at. Bonnet is good too, though. I agree. Like bonnets, when I think of a bonnet, I don't think of medieval times. I think of more like France, right? I don't know.
Are you ready for a wacky one?
Yep.
This one's also for 2, by the way. I'm losing my touch, I think, as the night goes on. You ready for a wacky one?
Okay.
Sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride. Dude, you spilled some salt there. Actually, it's sodium chloride.
No, dude, it's salt.
And like he was objectively correct too. Any Jimmy Neutron fans? I see salt, compound, salt. Both those make total sense. Corey, show me salt.
Salt.
Ooh, nice. That is 5. Corey, show me compound.
Compound.
Woo, that is 6. I didn't even look. I'm assuming it's blue though.
Thank you for thinking at least a little bit of me.
All right, guys, we're gonna run with it. We're going too slow. We need to finish this out. Corey, show me bonnet. I'm using my last guess on bonnet. Yarg! Yarg! That is 7 of our 9 field agents bonnet believers. Big ups for the bonnet believers. Wow. Very nice. Sorry I ever doubted you. Very nice. There are now only 2 left with, there's about to be 2 red field agents on the board. Corey said he was slipping. This might be another 6.
Oh, did I forget to put one on earlier?
You might have.
I think I did.
You did. Never mind. It's gonna be a 5.
I mean, that's fine.
Still really good. Revealed 2 red field agents, Corey. Just because he forgot one earlier.
Let's do...
Red team did miss a turn. We're fixing that right now.
Let's do machine.
Machine, all right. No, nobody's gonna be raging against that anytime soon.
No, don't you dare. And let's do grass.
Grass. Ooh, not gonna be touching that either.
Ooh.
Very nice. 2 blue field agents remain. Let's hope that we can figure them out within this turn. Also, we are at 92,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. If we get to 100,000 before the stream ends, we will be doing a round of our custom minigame, The Price is Wrong. I would do the graphic, but it's over here on the stream deck that Corey's using. It's Curtains. Curtains is the name of it.
Curtain. The price is wrong!
Or if we get to 50 likes on YouTube, we're going to be doing a round just for the YouTubers.
Hey, yes,
What?
Is it? How do you? I didn't know if you want to show one of these. Or
Oh, so that actually goes on this page.
Yeah.
So top row is TikTok.
Woo!
We can do free leaves. This is the TikTok one.
No, show the third one on TikTok. Yeah!
Saddam Hussein rookie card!
Rookie card!
Love the Vox Machina beanie. I'm so excited for campaign 4. Very
Dude,
fun.
same. Let me tell you, all right? Small tangent for the Vox Machina people in chat. Small tangent, okay? I get to claim. I get to one of the select few that gets to claim that they were one of the OGs. I claimed my OG ticket in campaign 1 before they even got to the Blackstone arc. If you know, you know. I couldn't get into campaign 3, man. I'm still stuck on episode 50. So I'm very excited for campaign 4. I'm very excited. All right.
Yeah, I know what any of that means.
It's okay. You're not a knower, and that's fine, quite frankly. Whether I own that card, is it valuable? It might be. You're gonna have to find out.
Saddam Hussein rookie card. Oh, how'd you pull it? You know, quick story time. My mom acquired some sets of military cards, playing cards that were distributed to soldiers in Iraq. And what it was is these were playing cards made by the US Army that all of the cards had descriptions and mugshots of known criminals and terrorists.
Oh, minor.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Board Ghost got me an unopened pack. This might not be correct. There are a few different versions, but 52 most wanted playing cards, and the purpose of these were that soldiers could learn the names and faces of the people they were looking for overseas while playing cards. It was very interesting, and we had a lot of these. The focus struggle. Yeah, hold on. Let's cover Corey's face with my hand. There we go. We got some. We had a lot of these. Freedom cards were interesting. Board Ghost is pulling out all the props for us. I can't show the freedom cards on stream. I can't show the freedom.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. The first one I picked, I can't show it. It was a definition of a dirty bomb.
That's crazy. Of all the things I did not expect, 100,000 likes.
Let's go. Holy moly. Thank you so much.
All right, are you ready for the clue?
Yes.
The potentially final clue.
Yep.
Trip for 2.
Oh, you're tripping. Good thing you took grass off the board, because they would have gone with weed trip.
Oh, a weed trip.
Trip. I'm looking at push, because you push someone and they trip. That makes sense to me. Hurdle. Puzg.
I think they meant push. I think they meant push.
Push.
Man.
Push. Okay, that's probably what they meant. Corey, show me push.
Woo!
Very nice. That is 8 of our 9 field agents discovered. Not bad at all. 1 left. Hurdle, broom, quicksand, because you trip into quicksand. Beto. Hurdle makes a lot of sense to me. Hurdle makes a lot of sense, because I see what you're going for with broom, but I don't think it's common to trip over broom. And quicksand, you sink into. You don't trip into it. You could weld something that you trip on. Maybe it's weld. I'd trip over a hurdle. I agree. That makes the most sense. None of these other ones make sense. Corey, show me hurdle.
Final card. Potentially. And that's right!
Let's go. Let's go. Very nice. That is our 9th field agent discovered, meaning our final score is tallied up by how many red field agents remain undiscovered. 3 were discovered, 5 remain. Very nice. Our final score for this round is 5. Wow. New record? No, our record from earlier was 6. That was an amazing, amazing round. I don't think we're going to be able to replicate that anytime soon. Very nice. Great clues, great guesses. And, Corey, it's time for us to play. Oh.
Before we get to that.
Before
we get to that.
Yeah.
I got some beef. I got a bone to pick.
Is Elf the assassin?
Elf is not the assassin.
Okay.
Elf was a nothing.
Elf was a nothing.
But do you know what was the assassin, Mark?
What was? What card is that?
Welder!
Welder!
Welder was the assassin! Why would Welder be medieval? A blacksmith weld! Sure! Okay, I guess. What kind of insane connection is that? That was like 3 Chat, you're perfect, you're precious, you're like a parent's favorite child to me, okay? You're perfect, you're precious, you're wonderful. I would never blame you for anything. But if you would have said welder, that would have been the first time. There's a first time for everything, Chat. If you would have said welder, that would have been the first time.
YouTube chat almost convinced me when they said forge welding. Oh no, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you got me.
Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. That's a couple leaps in logic there, but that is a thing. I'm not gonna knock them there.
Well, very nice. That was very exciting.
Corey.
Huh? Roll paper down. Oh.
Sorry, we were doing things around the studio. I blame Corey.
Bro, you can't get mad at us when you have edible when it was mint. I absolutely can get mad at you, and I will. Absolutely.
Yeah, he just did.
Absolutely. And you literally can't stop me.
Well,
No, Kelso, it's fine.
that is all for this round, meaning it is time to move on to The Price is Wrong! Woo! Corey, how many likes are on YouTube?
I was just about to check that, Mark.
Because we get a second round of this game if YouTube gets to 50 likes. Just a measly 50 likes. You have to take 1 second to click the like
Just
button.
a wee 50 likes. We're at 33 over on YouTube.
33. If we somehow get to 50, we'll get a second round of Price is Wrong. But for now, take this back. Corey, don't explain how this game works.
Oh my God, Mark, it is super simple. Here, take all these things. Take them all. Mark, it's super simple. The way Price is Wrong works, very simple. I am going to show you guys 3, count them, 3 items, all of which cost somewhere between $0 to $100. All 3 of the items I'm about to show you cost between $0 and $100. Chat, your job is very simple. Guess how much you think that item is. All right, just guess how much you think it is in chat. Mark will read them all in chat, and then Mark will try and guess kind of like the average of what chat is thinking, and that'll represent chat's score. At the end of each round, we're gonna take chat's score and the actual price of the item, find the difference between them, and that is the score. At the end of the rounds, at the end of the 3 rounds, we will add your 3 scores together, and that'll be your final score. You're shooting for under 100.
Guess the price. It's the name of the game.
3 items. 3 whole items. And then if YouTube hits 50 likes, 3 more. What's the YouTube? Boardgamers Live.
There's a link in our bio. Link in our TikTok bio if you want to check out the YouTube. TikTok gets banned, you can find us there. So how about you go, check out the YouTube if you want. TikTok still talking about getting banned, I guess. Jump over to YouTube, like, then come back. At least the star's spitting for real. What's the YouTube? I think Corey. Oh, I'm rereading one you already read.
Womp womp. 0 to 100.
0 to 100. Our first item is going to be Oregon Rehab Center. We'll put your ex's name on a salmon and feed it to a bear. What is the price? What is the price to have your name put on a salmon and fed it to a bear? Keep in mind, this is helping support an animal rehab center. So this isn't just, you're not paying for the stunt, this is a donation.
Mark, can you hand me my bag that's sitting right there next to you? Specifically that white cable that's hanging out of it. Thank you.
I didn't realize there's a drive on the end of the cable. I would have picked it up from the base if I knew that was the case.
Nah, it's good.
I'm seeing 49, 15. Lisa the Star says 20, 5,000. The max it can be is 100. I think Tay's Book Talk says 45. I'm gonna go kind of in the middle of what I'm seeing here with my own personal guess of what I think this is. I saw at least one other person say, Moritz says 20 in YouTube chat. Can I put 2X's name on the salmon? No, you cannot. I'm gonna guess 30.
You get $30.
30 smackaroos is what I think it cost for Oregon Rehab Center to put your ex's name on a salmon and feed it to Bear Grylls.
Jimmy Bear.
Jimmy Bear. Declan says gonna have to say 17. Also, if you're saying something that isn't 30, feel free to keep track of your score in your own head. Your score is the difference between whatever you guess and the actual price.
See if you can beat chat. Are you ready?
Yes.
Again, over the 3 rounds, we're shooting to get under 100 total.
Let's see it.
Final answer? $20!
Oh, wow. Lisa Star and a few other people had it right. It was 20.
$20.
Meaning we're off by 10. Wow, plenty of people had it exact. Very nice. Corey's rating a 10 on the board. This is how much we were off by. Feel free to keep track of your own at home.
Hey, so for $20, you can feed your ex to a bear.
Mark, you've ruined us. Okay, all right. If we keep on this pace of it only being 10 off, we are going to have like a new high score. So I don't think this is ruining at all.
Mark, how could you?
I first said 20, then changed to 30. Totally did it. Well worth the 20. Really? You like actually did that? Wow, that's fun.
Oh.
Our next card is going to be Free Leaves. We need to guess the price of Free Leaves.
Free leaves. Can be any price, chat. Any price,
Now,
$0 to $100.
Don't let him fool you. He is the devil.
What the fuck, dude?
He is whispering sweet nothings in your ear, trying to convince you of some trick, some ruse. And you see, there's no winning, because if we guess anything that's not free, he's gonna reveal it, and it's gonna be free. And he's gonna go, it said free. Why would you say that?
What the fuck, man?
But if we say 0, he's gonna reveal it, and it's gonna be 100. And he's gonna go, got you, you idiot. You really think it's gonna be free? You fool, you lose.
Mark, when have I ever done that?
Luke says 0, Heather says 0, Livlog says 50, Mort says free.
It's between $0 and $100. It's free leaves.
Okay. All right, chat. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say 5 just to play it safe. 1 says PMT. It's hard to average it out. It's hard to do an average when it comes to this. So I have to go with my own gut. I have to go with my own gut and go with what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying it. I think free leaves are free. I think free leaves are worth $0. Satan?
Well, Mark, I gotta tell you, free leaves? You really think that they're gonna market these leaves as free? Mark, no, because in order to get the free leaves, you have to pay nothing!
Yes!
They are
Redemption!
They are free leaves! I have to crop out the price of the listing, but directly underneath that crop in that image, it does say free under it. Free leaves! They're free!
Praise be.
Let's go! Yes! Why would you pay for leaves? They're leaves, guys.
Going to beat you.
You
with
would never
this board.
pay for them.
I wouldn't pay for free leaves.
We could be selling leaves. I'd be rich by now. Exactly.
Who wants more leaves?
Nobody.
Spitting. Oh my goodness, that means we had it exact. That is a perfect 0. Wow.
Why would I put something up there that's free and not have it be free?
Corey, how many likes are out on YouTube?
We are at...
Because if we get to 50 likes on YouTube, we will do a second round of this. We're down to our last entry for this first round. But if we get to 50...
49.
We're at 49. Somebody leave. Somebody get out of here. Get out of TikTok. Like the YouTube. We're at 50. Come on.
Subscribe while you're over there. It's also free.
Yeah.
Free subscription on YouTube.
Ooh, free subscription.
Free subscription. Exactly.
Well, our last round for this first one is going to be Saddam Hussein rookie card.
Saddam Hussein rookie card and 50 likes on YouTube.
Like you didn't do that the very first game we played, lol.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me.
Are you mad about free hot dogs? Of course, they're $50. It's hot dogs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Saddam Hussein rookie card. Guys, I think this one's gonna be up there. I don't think... I mean, it's in a case, too. They sleeved it. So... They care about the value of this.
Somewhere between $0 to $100 for that Chatter Hones one.
KDBG says 99. Luke says 75. Ankin says 65. Laura Fields in YouTube chat says 35. Interesting.
Not PSA rated though. Spitting. It's true. Factual.
A says 50.
How do we know if it's a PSA 10?
Moritz says 59. Your soul. It says your soul at the bottom. And Corey's going to appraise that.
There's a little asterisk down there that says 0 to 100 or your soul.
I see a couple high, couple low. Rebecca saying 75 as well. I'm going to even some of these out. All right. I think a few people were spitting. I trust Luke's judgment of Saddam Hussein, the rookie card. And a few other people said it as well. But I'm going to say Declan is saying 65, Flynn's saying 65, and I am saying 65.
Well, Mark, the Hassan
rookie card.
Hassan rookie card. The Hassan Piker rookie card can be yours for $40.
Whoa, that's a steal. Somebody in YouTube chat said they owned one. Wow.
Well, it's not worth that much.
Not worth that much.
So sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Wow, I really thought it would have been worth more. Saddam Hussein rookie card.
Saddam Hussein, 40.
So
Kelso said $40. Hello.
We're off by 25, meaning our final score for round 1 of The Price is Wrong is 35. Woo, that's really good. That's really good. Anything under 100 is a good score, and we got 35.
Hassan Piker's politics sure have changed.
It happens, you know. These things happen. Corey, how many likes are out on YouTube?
We're at 50 mark!
50 likes! Woo! That means we get a second round of The Price is Wrong. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you.
A scored 20 points, Laura scored 15 points, Declan scored 33 points. All those people beat chat.
Woo!
Wowie.
$40 is still above what I'd ever pay for an MTG card. Well, yeah, but this isn't an MTG card.
It's a Saddam Hussein rookie card.
It's a Saddam Hussein rookie card.
Imagine we're playing Commander, and I whip out my deck, front ran by Saddam Hussein.
What color combo is Saddam Hussein?
Rakdos, blue-red, or black-red.
Luke says he got -6. Declan says he got 33. Wow, very good. Laura says they got 15? Very impressive. Next stream, we need 3 free listings. That's evil, Country Mozart.
I would never do that.
Anytime Fitness says I scored a 5.
I would never do that.
Hey, he's writing notes.
No, I'm not.
Well, YouTube, thank you so much for the support. It is time for your round of The Price is Wrong. We're gonna start with this thing.
Batman Mountain Dew Cooler, baby.
This is cooler size, not cup size. So
That is the size of a person.
that's like 6 foot tall. Is this the same range, 0 to 100?
No, sorry. The new range is 0 to, hold on, let me rewrite it before chat starts guessing. You gotta be careful with your shirt there, I don't want to get any marker on it.
Appreciate you.
0 to 1,000! 0 to 1,000 is the new price range.
All right, this can be anywhere between 0 to 1,000.
Reach in and grab a cylinder.
Reach in and grab a cylinder.
I got a cylinder stuck in my mini M&M's container. I need to remove it. Please do not damage the cylinder.
Let's see. Livelog says $4.99, 500. Let's see, $1.99 in YouTube. Oscar says 800. Seen some lower prices over on TikTok. Laura's saying $150. Erica's saying $450. That's pretty high. Hayden says 1,000. Okay, this is giant. We do have to keep that in mind.
This is the Bruce Wayne we're talking about.
This is absolutely giant. Since this is YouTube's, I will defer to some of the comments over there. I'm going to go with Livelog's third guess of 350. I think Batman can be yours for 350 smackaroos.
Batman's cheap. Cheap buy.
Maybe. I saw some cheaper ones on YouTube
Well, guess
or on
what?
TikTok.
Batman can be yours to cool all of your Mountain Dew, hold all of your cylinders for $400.
Wow, not bad.
400 smackas.
50 off with the range being 1,000 is really good. That's like being $5 away on a $100 round.
It's true.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. This guy right here, he knows them.
Very nice. I saw a few people getting exact, I'm pretty sure. YouTube chat supreme.
That's because our chat is smart and cool and clever and so hot, presumably. I don't know. I haven't seen them, but I'm just guessing.
Chat probably owns one.
Oh my god. Chat owns all of them.
Only 220 off, not bad. Sheesh. Yeah, it's a little rich for my blood for Batman Mountain Dew Cooler. Mark still throwing though, could have said 400. Parentheses / joke.
They're true.
All right, next is Big Rock.
Big Rock! Oh my god, I'm so excited about Big Rock, dude. What do you think is more expensive, Batman or Big Rock?
So chat, hear me out on this one. I'm thinking it's free. I'm thinking they want this thing out of their house. And why would they charge you for a giant rock? If you're capable of transporting it, they got some nerve charging you anything at all for taking it off their hands.
Would I do that?
It's either 1K or free. How did it get there? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Have you seen the guy who made Stonehenge in his back lawn? They may have used a similar process. It may have taken like a month to move. 650 says PMT. I'd pay so much for that rock. No, you wouldn't, Flynn. No, you wouldn't. What would you do with it? How would you get it out?
Mark, you could make the sickest model Flintstones house with that rock.
Flynn, do you have any idea how you would move this rock out of there? They built the house around the rock. It's not true. The tile goes underneath it. You can see the tile go underneath it.
Like a ship in the bottle.
About Tree Fitty, it just spawned in, $15. Please don't spam in YouTube chat. Let's see, free if you move it, $10. I love rocks. Chat, I really think it's free, but I could be so far off. It just happens to be there. Does Patrick come with a rock? Maybe. Seems like people are sorry for the spam. No problem. No problem. Send it atop a hill to crush your enemies in a cartoonish way.
All we need is a rope, a hill, and a very large rock. And we got the large rock.
Let's see. Morts, you left a few. This is YouTube chats first. Oh, they say 420
'cause stoned.
That's actually hilarious. Actually, that's hilarious.
Actually, that's hilarious. Where is Sisyphus? You could be Sisyphus. All you need is to buy a big rock.
Personally, I think it's free, but my answer's gonna be 420.
Would I just do that? Would I drop a free rock in the $0 to $1,000 range?
Yeah, you would.
Not this time. $500.
Wow! Wow! They got some nerve charging $500 for a rock. They don't even say what it's made out of. Is it a valuable rock? Is it rare? Is it not local to the area?
Rock.
Who's paying $500 for a rock? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that means we're only 80 off. Very good. It's like being $8 off in a 1 to 100 rounds.
Look at this guy doing basic math.
Quick maths. Quick maths.
Is the tissue box for scale? Yep.
The tissue box?
Bottom left.
Oh, maybe they're just doing stuff under that rock.
Oh my god, it's like a Wicked Witch thing from Wizard of Oz. They got crushed under there. But instead of the ruby slippers, it's their fake tissue box sticking out.
It's a big rock, though. If you're capable of moving a rock that large, you are also capable of sourcing a rock that large for cheaper. That is my logic. But we are down to the last one. Let's see it. Railroad crossing signal bell. Now this one's tricky. Chat, I'm really going to be deferring to you for this one. This is tricky. You could rip the copper out of it and sell it for at least, I don't know, $10. It looks thick, it looks sturdy. Who needs that? It's a railroad crossing signal bell. Who doesn't need that?
Chat, I need it. That would make the perfect decoration for my office.
Professor Oak says, you need a new rock guy. That's much funnier coming from Professor Oak.
You know one?
Like the rock type gym leader is found dead. Professor Oak shows up. You need a new rock guy. How'd they get that? Somebody gonna get by a train at this rate? Oscar saying $750. Livlog saying $250. It would look great on my railroad, says Mr. K. Kelso says $700. I give up on this round, says A. I'm sending 690. 690. Good guesses. 499. Okay. All right. I'm gonna even some of these out. I'm seeing a big range, and I'm going to even this out to. I may be overshooting here. Honestly, I'm not fully confident in this answer. I'm gonna say $600.
600 smackers! Ding, 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 ding.
600 smackers.
Ding, ding, ding.
Country Mozart says 660. All right, we're pretty close. We're pretty close.
Oh, I'm seeing some close ones in chat. Just so you know, Mark, in case you're ever in the market for a railroad crossing signal bell, because I know you're really into not-so-model trains, you can acquire one for the low, low price of $300! Well, really overshot it.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're worth.
I don't know what I got.
You don't know what they got.
Low balls only.
High balls only. That's double the price.
Well, that means our score for this final one was 300. Tomato said 350. Meaning our total is 430. No, come on. Let me guess 290 for the last one. Come on.
Well, if you guess 290 for the last one, then you're gonna be.
Wait.
You're gonna be much further off.
Wait, how does this work? How do I get this number to say 420?
590.
59?
Yeah, because you guessed 600 and you were $300 off.
Oh, I understand. I'm sorry, I mixed up which of those numbers was which. I understand. Our final score is 430, which is a good bit lower than 1,000, meaning that is a victory victory. Did anyone in chat do better than 430?
Any lower than 430ers?
We need to get like a grading system for this instead of just saying, you know, better than the max range. We should grade them on how they did.
I want to change the scoring system a little bit.
And yeah, maybe we could also change it to be like, you know, following Price is Right, ordering them in a certain way.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
We have fun with this. We have fun.
I think we need a little update on the Price is Wrong. I think I need to hit back to the lab and spruce it up a little bit.
I did horrible, says Rebecca. Me and my 745 are going to bed ashamed. Oh, it happens. It happens.
Is that a whole plane? No, 747. Sorry, 2 more and you'll have a whole plane in bed.
Wow. Well, one more time, if you had fun tonight, if you enjoyed playing Price is Wrong or Codenames and would like to play more or play Wavelength with us in the future, please consider giving us a follow. What?
We play what?
Wavelength.
We play... What? I fucking love that button. I love that button so much.
You want to see us play more Price is Wrong, Codenames, or...
Oh, I saw someone in our YouTube chat says, how do I be mod? That's the neat part. You don't.
Wow. You build a lot of trust with us over time, and then maybe.
Well, think about it.
Please consider giving us a follow. We are trying to get to 5,000 on TikTok before the app is banned forever. And you can forever say you're one of the first 5,000 people to ever join the Boardgamers Live following list. You can be an OG.
OG tickets, claim them, baby.
Yeah, you can be an OG. Imagine the future if we have like a whole bunch of followers. You can be like, I was first 5,000, just so you know. I was one of the originals. Just followed. Thank you, Kelso. I appreciate that. Followed and liked. Thank you very much. Appreciate that over on YouTube. Mark is already married to Austin, so no. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. I just found out.
You have to be legally married to me in order to be mod.
Wait, then how do I have it? Do I need to go to the courthouse? Do I need to start asking some questions?
Don't start looking at your taxes.
Fuck. Oh, shit, Board Ghost, he got you too?
That's all I have tonight.
What
Bye.
the
Goodbye.
fuck?
Bye.
What
Bye, YouTube.
the
Bye, TikTok.